a tycoon. I've been running up a check. Italy. Hey, I'm setting the tone for all of the clones who swear they can do what I do. I run up a check and now niggas is checking the stats on the shoes that I use. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. I put the work in and that shit is working, I swear you can see the results. This shit is alchemy, first they was doubting me, now niggas follow the code. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. These rappers be thirsty for clout, speak on my name and I'm in, I'm out.
Mami, yo sé que tú te vuelves loca cuando el perreo te azota, pero obligado tú te acuerdas de mí si me ves por ahí. Mami, yo sé que tú te vuelves loca cuando el perreo te azota.
Benito Bowl, fam.
Cuando te di.
Let's go, man.
This gonna be this might be the most viewed halftime ever, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going
like
up.
Shit like this. This is what the whole message is, bro. So this is what I want to get across, fam.
It's about to be crazy.
This the whole message, fam. You can't move us around, fam. We made something out of nothing. And we here now, fam.
De aquí nadie me saca. De aquí yo no me muevo. Dile que esta es mi casa, donde nació mi abuelo. De aquí nadie me saca. De aquí yo no me muevo.
Hey,
dile que esta es mi casa, donde nació mi abuelo. Hey, yo soy de fucking
Benito Bowl, nigga, let's get it.
Ay. Yo soy de fucking Yo soy de fucking
We need that shit up here.
Yeah, we should have some maracas.
Lit.
Motherfuckers.
Lit as
Puerto
fuck.
Rico, nigga, let's get it. Benito Bowl, fam, he putting on, bro. There's a message to be said,
It's finna be crazy. Did you see the trailer for it? The Apple trailer?
Bro, I cannot
that shit
wait.
was amazing.
I'm telling you, bro, I'm finna be just like this. Y'all
that
see
shit
how I
tough.
am right now? Next Sunday, or when this drop, y'all gonna see it when that's why I'm doing this right now. I'm gonna be in the house literally like this, bro. Wait, I fuck football, fam. I'm
You might gotta go to somebody's bar and do that.
With a flag draped around his shoulders and shit.
I apologize, y'all got this, fam, but you'll never crush the spirit, fam.
It's lit.
Let's get it. All right, Genesis Renji, let's go.
What's up? I don't know what's going on. What's this? Oh, this is the thing I'm supposed to rap over?
Oh, you got something for us?
We'll see.
Bring the smoke.
Real freestyle.
Y'all ain't fucking with it.
Blues on blues, I'm feeling sad lately. Blues on blues, I'm getting mad lately. I mean, blues on blues, it's getting bad, baby. Blues on blues, just check the bag, baby. My therapist said, what you on lately? I said, is money really talking to me? A lot of people looking crazy. I keep on walking, homie. I got a lot of shit on my mind, but they talking to me. Check it out. Life is really in a limbo. A lot of niggas in positions, but they can't win, though. A lot of niggas in positions, but they can't build, though. I'm the one that's trying to figure out how to get a brick right here, a brick right there, lay another frame right here, and stick right there. I mean, I got pillars on pillars and windows on windows. I really got a house in the hill and a house in the middle. I'm really just talking crazy, it's amazing I done made it this far. A lot of niggas looking at me like, who is that boy? A lot of niggas looking at me like, what is that car? I need a pitchfork on the grill and get riding keep on riding around the middle of the hood. I want a Maserati, take it to Milwaukee and I'm good. I want a Ford just for the fuck of it, a Shelby, you know what I'm saying? Something I can drop a bucket quick. Go ahead and get a buck a big. A lot of niggas looking at me like that boy is tough and shit. I should be here with all this ice on, but 1 minute quick. Oh yeah, fuck ice, dog. I'm out here. We out here.
Run it up.
Out here. Out here. Lace it up like we was back in the Olympics. Niggas tricking me, but I'm really the one who out here still pimping. I said I'm really out here winning. I got $500,000 if I really want to count it up. I'm rapping for my future tense. A lot of niggas broke. I'm winning for my future tense. I'm catching up to that paper that I ain't made yet. I just checked my email, got another placement on the way. I put my music in this TV and I got my homies paid. I put my music in this TV and I got us all on stage. They need to put me back on Summerfest. I'm really the one. I gotta run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. What up? How we feeling? How we feeling,
Bring the
man?
fucking smoke for y'all niggas, dog.
What's going on?
Nigga, that's off the dome right there.
That was ass.
Monster, bro.
That was ass. Nah.
No, that was cold, fam. Off the top, the very first.
That's how the session started.
Freestyle.
You know what I'm saying?
We got another
On the
exclusive.
podcast. You already know that shit.
Yeah. Hey,
Big
came
dog
up on.
shit.
Hey, work on your craft. Fuck nigga. All right, I'm done. I'm
Mic
on
check.
bullshit, man.
You're now tapped into the R414R podcast, where hometown artistry isn't just a statement, it's a standard. Before we dive into today's episode, take a brief moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay updated on all future episodes as we continue to bring you the truest talent our hometown has to offer.
Factory.
I am your host, the 414 Tycoon, more commonly known as Illy. And joining me as co-host is my lyrical brethren, the verbal executionist, street team Hectic. These episodes are brought to you out of the Third Ward Studios. And behind the lens, we got SG Films. Joining us for episode 27, we got one of the most inspiring and consistent artists our city has to offer,
Who the fuck is
Genesis Renji.
What it do?
The motherfucking truth.
Appreciate y'all having me. The GOAT is in the building. What's happening?
Let's go.
How we feeling?
Nigga, it's hot as the motherfucker up in here with that shit you just laced.
I didn't start feeling the heat you was talking about until I started rapping. I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
I felt it as soon as you walked up in this bitch.
Like, damn, this is a quality hoodie too. I'm this bitch sweating.
Facts.
Nah, we good though. We good, man. I
Speaking of
appreciate y'all
quality
having me.
hoodie, what's that say on the hoodie?
This is Civil Regime.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite. My big bro Maul got me this, man.
Nice.
Shout out to the big bro, man.
Yeah, I like the
I love
roses going up the sleeve.
Yeah, they went
and
crazy
shit,
with this embossed embroidery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah, so Civil Regime, y'all check them out.
Oh, fuck with
That's
it.
not an ad either. Y'all should pay me though.
He said that's not an ad either. Y'all should pay me though.
Man, so Heck, how you feeling?
Man,
He feeling
Fucking-
great. Benito
I'm
Ball
over-
next week. It's
yeah,
up,
no bullshit.
man.
And I'm just
Lit.
like, bro, I'm geek because I haven't been too focused on my rapping because I know I'm gonna rap on here eventually, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like then I hear him rap like that, and I'm like, no, just freestyle that. I'm being a bitch. I need to stop being a bitch, man, and fucking start writing some shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, ain't no way he just freestyled that shit cold like that, bro. And
Yeah,
I'm over here
facts.
fucking hesitating, but bro. Genesis Renji, you're a content creator, a MC, and I do say MC very, very like I'm stern on that word, bro.
I appreciate
10
it.
toes
You're
on that
MC
shit.
fan.
I'm a pop star.
I remember, you know, your name at one point to me was like I remember seeing you Summerfest and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you were up in this like echelon with like I don't want to say the wrong names because I don't want to get the years mixed up, but you was up there, and it was something that a lot of the people that me and everybody we was going to do shows and all that shit with would be like, that's something I want to do. That's a standard. You know what I mean? So, and I fuck with you on that level because you've always done that. And then when I seen you in actual live performances and shit, it was something that, you know, you got held up to the fire and you held your own. You know what I'm saying?
Held up to the fire.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I made that fire. I'm fucking.
No, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Say,
You know,
of course I held my own,
I'll
nigga. I
fuck with
gathered
you.
the
I'll
wood
fuck
for
with
that
you. Know what I'm
fire.
saying?
my fire.
but you know,
I
like
appreciate you, bro.
it's
I
happened.
am the tape.
It's happened more than once to me, bro. Like I'll go to a show and it'll be a name where people like hype it up.
Yeah.
And I'll see.
Oh,
them and I'll be
I'm
like,
here to let you know the hype. A lot of people don't live up to the hype that they
at all.
built for themselves.
You know
on
what I
the
mean?
internet.
So
Yeah, no.
when I seen you, I'm like, oh, yo, he really do that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
for
then,
sure.
on the content creator side, you did the song a day, which you started the last year.
Yeah, felt that for sure. Wasn't
But
a song
shit.
today, but we got deep.
You was
Yeah.
going crazy, bro. The
Nigga.
whole Black History Month, bro.
Yeah.
You was going crazy with the
appreciate that,
stories.
bro.
He was picking different. And then one of the things I super admire about your style, because I like to say that I'm akin to that, is you could do any beat,
Yeah,
and then you could,
Yeah.
you know, you could kind of. You're
I'm a
chameleon on the
product
beat,
of
fam.
the early Young Money Lil Wayne era. So
Okay, yeah. So
you got to
do
be good on anything.
any beat, bro. I
Yeah.
haven't heard. So then, real quick, one of the major things that put me on to you, bro, that I was like, oh yeah, they for real with this shit. You and Emmett James,
Shout out to my brother.
bro, y'all did like I thought y'all was for real for a second, right?
Oh,
'Cause
the
I didn't
verses?
know y'all was brothers like that, right?
Oh no, that's family.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
'Cause I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know though, you know, just looking from the outside.
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and then y'all went back and forth.
Yeah.
Did a little beef type verses.
Yeah.
And they would like switch songs, like song to song, and then did y'all do a song together where y'all was talking shit? Or it was just a song for song?
It was song for song.
But bro,
Yeah.
that shit was cold.
Yeah.
And then like they was rapping like
Right.
like I said, from the outside looking in, if I wasn't any, if I didn't know any better, I would have been like, oh shit, they going at each other's necks, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It wasn't like serious personal, but it was like
We were just building
You
a roll up
trash,
out
I'm
to
better.
the Versus show we had, which was one of my favorite shows that I've personally ever done. I think the rollout just for all of that was real fun and entertaining, man. Like Emmett is one of the most talented people I know, and I have the honor of not only calling my brother, but also just being able to work with as an artist. So he's always gonna bring a great idea to life, and then have his way of making it funny. Like he had a shirt with a picture of me and my forehead out because I had a big ass head. Me and my forehead out with the MTV Moon Man on top of it. I'm like, oh, you going nuts, boy? And that's what he wore on stage. I'm like, this dude funny.
Dog.
He's funny, but yeah, no, it was a great time, bro.
I'm telling you, and
yeah.
then, but like I said, that moment when I seen it, because I'll be on Facebook and I follow people, bro. I actually support just mentally. I'll be like, oh, I like Dog. I'm finna listen to his shit. And then when I heard that, I'm like, oh, they really, really rapping, just for lyrical exercise, bro. Like let's just rap against each other and then do a show.
Yeah.
But low key, we cool as fuck the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
like, bro, I love it,
fam.
fam.
That's my boy.
That was just me personally.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, I hold you in high regard. When
I appreciate that, bro.
Because
I'm happy to live up to that.
I fuck with that whole concept because I've always wanted that type of camaraderie in, my lyrical journey, with somebody. But like, I'm from I guess gangbang was real like fucking prevalent when I was
our whole
coming up
life
and shit,
facts.
you know what I'm saying? So like the type of niggas that I grew up with, even though like they were spitters and shit, like it was also gangbanging too. You know what I'm saying? It's like you had to tread lightly with the shit you say and the jokes you play and shit. So it's like, but I always thought about that. Like, man, I wish I could create like a fake fucking beef low key and then like
just run it.
Just use it for like fucking promotion type shit. But like low key on the back end calling this nigga like, hey, fucking, you see all that shit that ran up?
With the right person, you can get it off. For real.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like I said, y'all blew me away with that shit, bro. I was like, bro, this is amazing, fam. Because they was rapping, fam. Like rapping, like going at each other. And I'm like, oh shit, who is better? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's me for sure, bro.
You heard it, fam. We might have to hold the all 414 all versus.
Oh, I ain't doing that.
Bro, you got a crazy, insane work ethic. I was going through your discography on your DSPs, bro. You got like fucking 60 plus songs you dropped last year. Like, I don't know if those are including the song a day
That's not
challenge that you were doing.
It's maybe 4 of them that's included in there.
Right.
And those that are included are like on one project.
Okay.
Yeah, so nah, bro. But yeah.
Did you drop that song a day challenge, like those songs in like a pack or anything like that? Or you
just on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm looking through your DSPs and shit. I'm like, because I did a 52 songs song a week challenge and shit like that, just to kind of hone in on my artistry and shit like that.
It's a good exercise to do.
Yeah, it was a fucking phenomenal exercise. You really realize, like, before you do the exercise, you start to, I don't know if other artists can attest to this, but you start to battle with yourself as like, am I fucking losing my skill and shit like that? And then once you do that fucking exercise, you're like, now this shit is like infinite. It's within me. You know what I'm saying? It's all about like, honing into it and tapping into it and learning the art of mastery of your talent. You know
I think because I agree with you. It's one of the moments where you put yourself in a situation and you're trying to figure out what your limits are. But then also, for me, because I'm just crazy egotistical about myself, is figuring out how can I get better at the thing that I'm not good at. Like, I know what I do very well. Right. I'm never worried about that. Right. Is what's the thing that I'm lacking on. So for me, the song a day shit was, a song a day is very easy for me. I record a lot of music. I record myself. So that's also an advantage I have.
I was just going to say, I feel like that.
I can crank out music like it's nothing. The challenge for me was the content part. It was filming it. That's why I did it. It was like me beating myself into making content more often and making that a habit. Right. It's like, okay, the only way I'm going to start filming things more often and being in front of the camera is if I'm filming a thing that I do naturally all of the time, which is record. Right. So then it's, all right, let's find a format that works best for that. And that just happened to be the studio for real. But no, I'm with you, bro. I think if people did more creative challenges or process, they'll figure out some things about themselves, bro. Like for me, it was the Song of Day thing helped me get better at creating songs faster, and then also better songwriting. My thing is always, how can I be a better songwriter? Like, I want you to be able to enjoy what I'm saying. I want to be able to rap too, but I don't want to lose you in me trying to prove that I'm a better rapper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my goal is never to be the best lyricist. Right. My goal is to be the best rap artist and everything that encompasses, not just the rapping ability of it. So
I struggle with that, bro. I struggle with having the not that I have to, but it almost always seems to creep its way in that I have to have a message behind what I'm saying.
There's a way to do that and still
sound good and still cool and vibes and shit, but it's the struggle, bro. Like it's a struggle that I have to, like, I just have this feeling like I used to listen to a song I made 15 years ago and I'm like, that was stupid why I make that song for. But it's a good song, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be like, why I make that, fam?
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of growth, right? Like,
yeah.
I spend one day a year going through my entire catalog, not literally everything, but just jumping around different eras, because I have everything I've done since high school. So I listen to everything from then up to now and just get different,
snapshots of
different snapshots of every era. And I'll find some shit I did my senior year of high school, be like, oh, I ain't mad at this. This probably would have went crazy if it was maybe 3 years ago compared to being in high school.
Right.
You know, and I bet if I had a better focus on it.
That probably inspires new thoughts and new music.
For sure. Because it was, okay, back then, I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to map a song out. Like, I learned about a thing called song mapping when I was like early 20s. And that was, it's about this dude named Simon Hawkins. And it's basically telling you, like, the best way to write a song is to treat it like it's a story, even if you're not telling a story. But your best way to do it is tell a story. So here's the beginning of this song. This is what it's starting off as. Cool. You got this hook written. What naturally happens next after that hook, right? So let's say I'm writing a song about money, plain and easy and simple, right? I got all this fucking money. That's the first verse. I got all this fucking money. What's next after I got all this money? Is it, what am I doing with this money? Or is it, how did I get this money? And once you figure out what that next direction is, then you know, okay, cool. This is the next portion I can focus on creatively. And then so on and so on and so on. So song mapping has become like one of the most vital parts of my creative process, to the point where it's like, I see it in my verses now when I'm listening back to things I'm creating. Like, I know I got a well-written verse if the last thing connects to the next thing and it still progresses the entirety of it collectively. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all look up song mapping if you really care about your craft.
See, and I used to struggle with the same thing like Heck was talking about. And then when I started the Song a Week challenge, like, that got me out of feeling like I had to, like, really be putting a message. And then sometimes, like, I had talked to my homeboy Icon Verse, and he was like, sometimes the message can just be shake that ass, bitch. Like, it don't gotta be a fucking deep ass message. Like, you just fucking, it's whatever the song is.
You ever listen to a song and be like, this don't make sense?
Right.
That's the one thing you don't ever want to hear. You want somebody to listen to something and be like, I know what this person was trying to say, even if I don't like it.
Right.
The last thing you want is somebody to hear your shit and be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
Bro, there is a fucking song, I want to say it's a Weeknd song. And I can't remember if it's Wiz Khalifa or Lil Wayne, one of them. Bro,
it's probably
song, it's a Weeknd song where he's talking about, bitches and shit like.
Yeah.
And then dog come in, I thought it might be Wiz Khalifa, bro, but it was somebody, they just rapping about some shit that has nothing. I'm talking about nothing at all to do with the record.
I hate that shit so much.
And I'm like, why are you even on here, bro? What the fuck? Who said, hey, bro, that's
some A&R was like, get Wiz on here.
Yeah.
And then Wiz sent over a verse.
You sounded good, but
and they just dropped it in there and was like, cool, run up the streams. and that was it. We all just gonna get paid off. We all gonna get paid off of this. We don't care if it makes sense or not.
Bro,
we got three high streaming artists on here.
That might be one of my pet peeves, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, don't fucking do that. Don't fucking just rap. That is the way he said it though is probably Wayne. That's because he does that
all the time.
He doesn't. It's hard for him to stay on the topic
all the time.
So it's like, bro,
all the time.
But yeah, bro, shout out to you, man, because like just the quantity of content that you have out there, not only, like we said, song wise, but visual wise, it's not hard to find.
I don't think I got enough visual content. I ain't gonna hold you. I appreciate it though. That's the goal this year. Is way more visual.
You don't
output.
feel like you got enough because you're the creator of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but as far as like people watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, You know, we were just talking a little
glad y'all
earlier.
feel that way.
You know, there's other people out here who are like, niggas ain't dropping enough. You know what I'm saying? And clearly that's not an issue for you
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the next thing I also wanted to congratulate on is, you know, I saw that you had an Emmy nominated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have been Emmy nominated. What was that experience like for you? Give us a little.
That was different, bro. Like, so I'm somebody that's been I knew what I wanted to do when I was 16. I'm very fortunate enough to know that I've been pursuing something at its highest level at a very young age. An Emmy nomination wasn't on that vision board or that goal list at all. That to me, it didn't even correlate. So the Emmy came around really from, what year was that? 2017. We did a story. Well, my homegirl, Miela Fatah, she was interning with TMJ4 during her journalism school time I think she went to Marquette. I might be wrong though. But while my homegirl was in college, she was interning with TMJ4. They were doing stories on the Stoleys. And this is, before Kia Boys. Stoleys was the thing.
Yeah.
And they were talking about just the epidemic of Stoleys in Milwaukee. And she had pitched the idea of we should add local music into this to tell the story of what's happening. I know an artist if we're going to do that. And then she reached out to me like, hey, I want y'all to make some music for this story we're doing about Milwaukee. So me and my brother Golden Child, Two-Tone Golden now, he renamed himself. We created this song Stoleys. We become a part of the interview process of it. And then that goes on to TMJ4 and it does what it does. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Makes its rounds locally in the media. It ends up being nominated for a Murrow Award. Murrow Award is like the Midwest Pulitzer for television and journalism. Mm-hmm. We end up winning that award, which is like I think it was for like interactivity and creativity or something like that. So we win a journalism award off of this. Oh, okay. And then they hit us and like, yeah, we're nominating the story for an Emmy. I was like, oh, we're putting it up for a nomination consideration. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, what's the Emmy though?
That's what's up.
The Emmy is like
the Emmy is the TV,
okay.
the TV Grammys basically.
And then the Oscars is movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that we putting it up for TV. We putting it up for an Emmy. It was like, okay, got you. So it went up originally for two different categories. So I'm in Chicago with the producer at the time, Marcus Riley, and he's like, yeah, come down to the nomination party. We'll see if we get nominated for anything. So first category comes, we don't get nominated for that. That's cool. Second category comes, and they, Stoleys nominated for outstanding.
Did a backflip.
Outstanding achievement in interactivity or something. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
Oh, type shit. So I remember going downstairs. It was in Chicago. I remember going downstairs. It was September. I remember going downstairs. It's not cold. I called my dad. I'm like, yo, we just got this nomination for this Emmy. And my dad was telling me, hey, man, like win or lose the award, like what you got right now is different. Nobody can ever take that from you. So right. Yeah. Emmy nominated, that's something that a lot of people don't ever achieve.
Right.
So you've won off of this moment alone. So like that in itself was a different feeling for me because I'm not one to brag on what I've done. I like to let the work talk. And if other people want to talk about it, cool.
Facts. But
that was one of those things where even in talking to my dad is like, that achievement has to now be put in front of your name to push forward, not your value, but push forward your worth so people know what they stepping into and who they dealing with. So
yeah,
that was it was dope, bro. Just for the fact of one, being able to do it for myself, but two, being able to do it with my homie who I went to high school and made music with. You know what I'm saying? So we won a journalism award together. We nominated for it. Like that's something that you don't even think about when you in fucking high school just making music with your guys. So
yeah,
right.
It's been dope, bro. It's been a nice little bargaining chip when it comes to certain things. People respond to emails faster, so it has its perks. But yeah,
he said people respond to emails.
They do, man.
No, that's facts.
Titles matter whether we
and I like
it or not.
Emmy nominated Genesis Renji.
Yeah.
Man, we like,
hey, bitch, at least open this motherfucker.
Yeah, let me see this email.
No, and I like how you worded that with your pops and shit, letting you know like can't nobody take that from you. Because to me that correlate. I'm real big in the gym and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So to me that correlates for like, nigga, the first time I benched 315.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it wasn't at a fucking meet shit where like niggas win fucking
medals and everything,
and a trophy or something like that. But nigga, I fucking hit that shit. I was there when it happened. Fucking,
that's all that
I know.
After that,
I
got it on video and shit.
Yeah.
So now when I walk in the gym, niggas know me like that's the nigga. That nigga come in here, he put in work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get off his fucking bench.
And for me, that was really like on a less politically correct and more egotistical thing. That was just another proven benchmark of why I'm different from everybody else.
Yeah.
I was like, here's another thing that separates me. Bet, like we good.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have, or you were nominated for a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And you off the music, like, come on, bro.
I'm like Kendrick.
Oh, bullshit.
And you know
But
that
yeah, bro, that's it.
that also goes to like the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've always
Relationships are
believed,
important, bro.
I've always believed that it's both.
Yeah.
Because if you know the right people, but you don't know how to execute properly, it makes knowing the right people fucking worthless. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you knew the right people.
Yeah.
The people that you knew were actually putting in the steps, putting in the work. You also put in the work. That's why y'all were cut from the same cloth, and that's how y'all ended up in the situation that you ended up in.
Yeah, everything worked out, man. I loved it.
That's
Paddock
what's up.
out.
And then lastly, I just wanted to mention that you weren't actually born in Milwaukee.
I was
were
born in Maryland. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm a military kid.
Yeah, where's Maryland?
Maryland, East Coast.
Okay, so
I was born in Bethesda, so like about like 40, like not 40, like 20, 30 minutes north of Washington, D.C.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I'm a product of two veterans, two naval vets. So I was born on a naval base. Bethesda, Maryland. I got a military upbringing. Like, so that's a reason a lot of what you see in me and what I've been able to do and produce comes from what my parents put in me. So their relationship, like knowing the right people, that comes from being raised on the importance of maintaining relationships with people, like being good to people. Because as a military person in general, you travel a lot. So you got to rely on other people. You never know who you're going to need or when you're going to need them. So I was always taught maintaining relationships is important. That work ethic comes from just that discipline and upbringing. The military is very different, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Maryland is, I'm a suburban kid, like at my core. Milwaukee was just a culture shock for me because this is where my family is at. So when my mom moved here, it was for family reasons. And then having so much time here and being brought up here, you know, it changes you, it shakes some shit loose, but then it also reinstills some things in you that you probably didn't know you needed. You know what I'm saying?
This is before high school though. You got here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved here when I was I think 9, like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But I lived in and out of here. Like so I was here till probably I finished my freshman year in high school here. I went to King my freshman year. My mom was like, "Oh, you starting to wild out a little bit, big dog."
Yeah, Mrs. King, that's a fucking thug ass school.
Yeah.
They're like fucking top 5 worst schools or something.
Now they are. They weren't when I went there.
He said, "Now they are. Don't blame us."
But then I ended up going to I was living with my pops in Alabama my sophomore and junior year of high school. Ended up coming back here, graduated from Reagan. Shout out to Reagan. Shows. Go Huskies. And then just in and out throughout my college years, bro. I'm just a little road running dude, bro. Oh yeah.
Let's get it.
I've been here my whole life, so heck has more.
I've lived.
Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy because I was like military style living by proxy type, like by my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And we just followed my uncle and my aunt. And it wasn't like a lot. Like I moved from New Jersey to Kansas. I grew up in Kansas. Then we went to Wisconsin.
Mm.
And both of those trips were because my uncle was in the army and shit. And he fucking ended up, what's it called? We just moved wherever they was at pretty much.
Wherever he got
and then from
station
there, I lived down south. I lived in Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, North Carolina. I lived all over there.
Yeah.
And then I came back here. I was up north, went to jail, got out, and then I've been in Milwaukee ever since. That was that was 20 years ago almost. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Milwaukee got its perks, man. When I was younger, I had a very strong disdain for the city. But I think that's just because I was younger. Like I didn't experience enough life yet. I was traveled, but not traveled and well versed as like an adult. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get to move and shake like I wanted to. But I didn't touch just about every corner of this place or this country. And Milwaukee isn't a place I would like spend my last days, but this is a very important place to me. Like this is when I go places, this is the place I represent.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't go to other places and be like, I'm
nigga Maryland till I die.
Yeah, like nah, that don't make sense.
You know who be doing that shit? And I just gotta say because of the recent events that unfolded, but niggas be moving here from Chicago when they 2 years old And I'm from Chicago. No, the fuck you not.
Right.
You from Milwaukee, bro.
Yeah.
If you've been anywhere more than 10, 15 years, bro, that's where you from, bro.
Yeah.
And mother, I'm from Chicago. I moved here when I was
I used to
3.
tell people I'm from where I just left.
Okay, 40 years old, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like, I'm from wherever I just left.
Because I used to say I was from Kansas up until 10 years ago.
Right.
Because I lived, that was the longest I ever lived anywhere was Kansas.
Yeah.
From fucking K4 to fucking 5th grade.
Yeah.
And then I moved around and I started moving all kind of states. And then when I landed in Milwaukee, I was only here for a couple, so I'm still from Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm from Milwaukee. I've been here for 20 years, bro. That's where I'm from, bro. Like, you know, I got memories, core memories, a lot of fucking manhood lessons happen here, bro. Like,
that was the thing that started shaping my love for Milwaukee a bit more as I got older too, was just realizing how much of Milwaukee's like influence actually shaped me as a person and as an artist. Like everywhere I go, when it became, damn, how did you get so talented at this thing, or where did you? I'm like, oh shit, that's from being in Milwaukee, bro. Yeah. Right? So those experiences really just made me appreciate the city. And then when you travel and you go to all these other places, you start to see the benefits of home. You start to see what you miss about home. Like a lot of the people that we know that leave Milwaukee or move somewhere else, the first thing that they say, damn, I miss the food. Yeah. And you don't think of something that small as being so impactful on you until you don't have it anymore. No, yeah. And then it becomes family. And
go down to fucking Orlando, Florida right now for 6 months and see if you don't miss a fucking Milwaukee taco.
God, bro. No.
They don't got tacos down there like that. You'll be sick. I mean, they do. Obviously, they got Mexican places, but they not hitting like the taco trucks.
I'm probably gonna get some flack for this, bro, but I spend a lot of time in Texas.
No, go ahead, because I'm. If you say what I think you're gonna say, I agree.
That shit trash.
Yeah, the Tex-Mex is different from
that shit trash. Yeah, that shit trash.
The taco, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Trash.
You go other places,
it don't make sense.
You like,
it don't make
where's
sense.
the taco trucks?
It don't make sense.
Where the fuck is they
bro.
at, fam? Like, y'all don't got none. They're like, yeah, we got one all the way across town. And
I was in Kissimmee, bro, visiting my mom, and on the drive there, we're like probably 20 minutes away from her house or something like that, and we stopped at this. It was like a Chinese Puerto Rican.
Oh my god, that's the best
like,
shit.
Nigga, that shit was trash.
What?
Bro. I was like, God, nigga, and there's
I love
for me,
the Chinese
I'm like,
Puerto
nigga, there's Puerto Ricans all around this motherfucker. How y'all fuck up this food?
Oh like, man, that's terrible.
But I was like, yeah, it was
Puerto Rican Chinese food. I was like, shit, if you don't know, try it.
Right now.
I don't know.
If you like Chinese food,
I'm not a foodie either. So it's
okay.
I don't eat food with the same enthusiasm as other people.
Yeah,
I just be like me. Okay, I need to survive.
I eat that. Good.
No, you're a food for fuel.
Literally. Like if I ain't have to eat, I probably wouldn't.
I'm food to be full, man.
But I'll appreciate a good meal when I come across it. I'm just banging.
If you ever come across it, try it, bro. It's fire, bro.
Puerto Rican Chinese
food.
How do you specifically find there, bro?
Chinese people in Puerto Rico.
Okay. Well, so what
like
kind
that's
of
literally how it happened.
That,
they went over there and they just infused everything that they learned and what they shit and they fucking.
I just came across a video on Instagram. My bad. I just came across a video on Instagram and learned there's like a very heavy Chinese population in Jamaica.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. That blew my mind. I was like, this is fire.
Yeah, shit. Chinese.
I was gonna say here they got if you ever been to the Chinese buffet on Highway 100, that's basically a Chinese Mexican restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like all the chefs in the back, fucking Mexicans.
I mean, that's damn near every Chinese buffet in America.
But I'm saying like, nigga, when they season their shit, it tastes like
different.
Mexican food with fucking Chinese ingredients.
Sazong on the kung pao.
It's crazy.
No bullshit. That should be lit.
But so let's go into another song of yours.
Oh God. I don't know what we're doing. Is this that? Oh, this is that. Okay, got you.
He'll figure you out.
Yeah, I just be doing stuff, y'all. Don't mind me.
So this is damn, I just closed that shit out. I'm tripping.
It be like that, man.
No, but this is Genesis Renji Hill figure.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
was raised to be the greatest ever since a pickaninny. I was born to be that, duck the repass, kill my old self, then I relapse. I went black, white, what a feedback. CC my love, this ain't 3 stacks. Used to need praise, now I heed that. Used to hate, now I eat that. Came to my dream, couldn't see that. Gave her my heart, now I bleed that. Black barrel, barracuda, mama raised a real nigga. I went red for the blues, call me Renji heel figure. 5'6" in a club, but my pocket's still bigger. Slim, thick, pretty bitch, but that booty feel bigger. Yeah, I like that, yeah, I like her, yeah, I like this life right here. Came from out east, they can't doubt me, cause I got my stripes right here. I've been goated and they know it, I've been floating shit for real. I went red for the blues, yeah, they can't fuck with you. Back in this bitch like I never left. Got eyes on her breast like a camera vest. Got a new bitch and she go right and left. I've been used to this shit, boy, I'm too obsessed. She get mute when I'm in it, gotta read the lips. I'ma learn on the curb, do the street exist. Lay her on these furs when she chillin' here. Then I sip from the pearl that Belvedere. Baby, sweet as champagne, I sip it. Told her sit on my face, I care for when I display my feelings. Fall in love is a grave idea. So baby, sweet as champagne, I sip it. Told her sit on my face, I care for when I display my feelings. Fall in love is a grave idea. So
rolling up to some lean up in my cup. Getting high, rolling up to some lean up in my cup.
Bad new bitch in my bed right now. Got her legs round my head right now. Got her sitting on the edge right now. Got me swimming in the bed right now. Turn the sheets, floor the keys. I'm off a pint, she off a tree. I like the lake, she like the breeze. Black like Mike Jack and we bout to lean. Baby, sweet as champagne, I sip it. Told her sit on my face, I care for when I display my feelings. Fall in love is a grave idea. So baby, sweet as champagne, I sip it. Told her sit on my face, I care for when I display my feelings. Fall in love is a grave idea. So
Rolling up to some lean up.
That shit goes so ham.
So that back half, that IKEA shit, that was on the song of days.
Nigga.
But my big homie Ant was like, "Hey, this shit fire. Put this on there as like a surprise joint." I was like, "All right, for sure."
So like this is something that I've always like I have these ideas in my mind and I just never materialized it, fam. And then so far you and Larry Bull, because we just had him on two ago. And the way y'all fucking just seamlessly go between the styles, bro. Yeah. And the sounds is fucking crazy, bro. Like
Thank you.
it's just what the fuck, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everybody, bro. I hear a certain song from you, or like I hear you do, like when you was doing the song of days and shit. I'll be like, why the fuck do I do this, fam?
Gotta do it, bro.
No, I'm just saying, but that when you give people that feeling, bro, that's how you know you got that upper echelon fucking just. And then like you said, you don't even try to be a lyricist, and not that you don't try to be, but you never wanted to be the greatest lyricist, right? Nah. And you could just tell you just have so much
like that
fun and fucking the talent's just there, fam. It just that shit cold, bro.
And that's why I use that word, bro. Like when I hear artists of your ilk, it's like you guys are compelled to rap. You know
for sure.
It's not even like
there isn't a world where I
choice.
can't rap,
You
bro.
know
I've literally sat back and like tried to envision life without music, and it goes black. So it's like,
and it's the same for me. You know, like if I'm compelled to do this, it's like I could try to fucking step away from it, but it's like, nigga, there I am, fucking thinking every day about this shit. You know?
I couldn't do it, bro.
Yeah.
I think the day I start making music is he's on his way out of here.
I'm in music purgatory right now. I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, no, that happens.
I'm in music fucking purgatory.
Tell me more about that.
It's just like I put so much into, unlike what you said, I've always wanted to be like I'm a lyricist, bro. I want to make sure that when you see me or you hear me rap. And you know about me, you're just like, oh yeah, he raps. Like, and I think it's maybe because the era when I started rapping, that was the goal.
That was the thing.
It was that, and you got to be tough as a motherfucker.
Well, when did you start?
Shit, I started rapping in 01.
So we started around the same time.
01, 02, and then when 50 dropped, the game, the world changed.
Yeah, that was
you
me
know
too.
what I'm saying?
That was me too. It was different for me because I already wasn't, like, my upbringing, we weren't allowed to listen to rap music. So my cousin was sneaking us music. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my cousin Pierre. That's literally my biggest influence and why I even got into rapping. I started rapping to impress my cousin. I wanted him to think I was cool.
Type shit.
So we going over to his house. He's sneaking us music, and this is, like you said, 01. This is the Aftermath era. So he's a big. He loved Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was his favorite rapper. He was a very big 50 Cent fan. So when we looking at this collective of Aftermath, you know how we used to be with basketball players. Oh, this is my team, or that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Same way with music. He's like, hey, I'm 50. I was like, well, shit, I'm Eminem. I'm the dude, and I'm suburban. I'm suburban Gen in Milwaukee, so I'm already feeling like an outcast. But I'm drawn to this white boy that has a way with words because he's also the different person, but he's really good at words and lyricism. So Eminem was really my first influence in rap music. But then I remember, I want to say it was like 04, 05. I'm at my auntie's house in the living room. She got MTV on. And, you know, again, we ain't supposed to be listening to rap, but I'm digesting it every chance I get. Somebody comes across the screen, don't sound like anybody else around that time because this is peak gangster rap.
Yeah.
And he looked just like me. And the nigga saying kick, push, and coast.
Yeah.
So I see Lupe Fiasco for the first time. So Eminem for me was the introduction into rap. It was, damn, words are fire. And I've always been an avid reader. That's been like, my mom took my books away from me as punishment when I was cutting up. So I've always been drawn to words and everything like that. Eminem for me was the introduction of, this is what words can do. And Lupe Fiasco was the introduction of, this is what you can do as a rapper in the midst of what everybody else is telling you rap is supposed to be.
Yeah. See, now in the midst of what everybody was telling me what I'm supposed to be, I was listening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it be like that. You get drawn to so many different things. So it's like,
yeah, because, you know, like you said, I also was heavy into reading, not to the point where like it would be punishment taken away, but I used to super be a reader, a writer. I was, you know, publishing like a poetry book one time, some dumb shit. Like, so that shit was always a part of it. And we weren't not allowed to listen to rap, but we grew up in church. You know
yeah.
But I had the big brother and cousins. You know, I specifically remember when Bone Thugs dropping. I remember. I don't know why this memory sticks to me. I just remember walking in my cousin's garage one time. We had to go drive to see him. We walked in, and all you hear is Mo Murder.
That's a core memory for you.
Yeah, core memory. And I hear it, and then I see my big cousin in there, and then my brother. Oh, what up, bro? They cool as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, this is crazy. Like how I went from that, but that era, like you said, was it was Shady Aftermath was a crazy era, bro.
It was nuts,
and it was being a lyrical beast was necessary.
Yeah, and for me, that was the thing when I first started pursuing music a little bit more aggressively. Right when I was like, let's like really sit down and write shit. For a good amount of time, I was like, I just want to be Lupe Fiasco. I want to be that level of artist. I want to be able to boom, 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 boom. But with my upbringing and then just my love for music and appreciation, I started to figure out the type of artist that I am over time. We weren't allowed to listen to rap, so most of the shit we were listening to, I grew up on Radio Disney and jazz, bro.
Type shit.
And soul on Sundays when we cleaned in the crib, Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, you know, the classics. And I grew up in a Michael Jackson house. So for me, the perfect song is a pop hook with rap verses. That's why I think Doja Cat is unstoppable.
Type
you know what I'm saying? So
niggas sleep on Doja Cat.
Doja Cat the greatest. I don't care what nobody says. That's the best female rapper out right now. We can go to war for that one. But
how you feel about that?
we can go to war for that one.
No, I fuck with it, bro. Hey, I've been telling niggas forever. Doja's a beast, bro.
Yeah,
she can
but that also goes to
our
our conversation we had off screen. My criteria is different.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. So that upbringing kind of just changed everything. And then I mean, also in that era, right? The first rap CD I ever bought was Chameleon and Sound of Revenge. That's another reason why I was saying like my top 5 is different.
And y'all be
than a typical,
another
bro.
Slept on.
Listen, bro, y'all got to remember, man.
Bro, when Paul Walker Millionaire came out, bro.
Yeah.
Paul Walker, that was the name of the group. Paul Walker Millionaire.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like, if it wasn't for my big brother and them, I'm not like sitting here like I'm a fucking, guru and shit. My big brother and them put me onto that. And I remember that shit was like,
this how amazing
fantastic.
Millionaire was to me, bro.
Yeah. Paul Walker Millionaire together was crazy.
So when my upbringing, my grandma had us selling Avon. My grandma was an Avon lady. So we be selling Avon.
Fact. Shout out to Avon, my mom too.
Every Sunday after church outside of that Lena's. And my grandma was always tight with whoever the bootleg man was, wherever we was at. So at the the spot we was at more frequently, the dude had a Sound of Revenge CD, Chameleon first album. I just scoop it up and listen to it, And I just remember the intro coming on. A lightning bolt strikes in the air and finally appears. I'm like, holy shit, who is the Chameleon there? Okay. Then after the intro, the second song comes on. This is the Sound of Revenge. I said, Jesus Christ, this is amazing. And my grandma had a shop at that time. So the next Sunday, because I was working at my church, next Sunday I take my check from church and I go and spend my little $10 I got on that Sound of Revenge CD. I want that, like, the shit was so fire to me. I was like, I need the real thing with the booklet. You know what I'm saying? So it's with the booklet. I was reading. I need the lyrics. I need the credits. All that shit.
Who engineered this shit?
Bro,
everything.
I played that motherfucker till it was skipping in the CD player, bro. So it's like you have those moments where once you come across certain things, they start to mold you and you start to evolve more as an artist and a creative just based on what you experiencing, dog. So
no, yeah. But I mean, back to the purgatory part. What I mean by that is everything we just said, you fucking wrap all that up and I just feel like that's gone. Like,
well, it's not gone, bro.
It's not gone. It's just not. It's like it's not popular.
Yeah. So what it is because I know what you're talking about.
So much work put in for it to like not even matter no more.
Do you feel like it's a writer's block thing right now?
No, I mean, because I could write when I catch the vibe. It's more of my writing style has always and will probably forever be. I don't write the song just for the audio.
Right.
Like when I write shit, bro, I'm like, bro, like you said, like that story mapping. I know that's the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
And I soaked it in because I do kind of do that already, but I just have it like, so
once you hone that in,
I do this?
I
can do the visual.
It's different.
Like I can see, even if I'm never gonna do a video for this, I can see the video of what this song would be if I did. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you know a song is good.
You know what I mean? So like that, but so it's not so much a writer's block. It's more of a damn. Like I don't want to fucking waste the effort knowing that this shit's gonna be looked at.
That's probably more what it is. Like you probably more so don't know what you want from it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, that goes.
You know,
that video.
And I'm trying to just talk. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to talk about some shit that matters when it's not gonna fucking matter to nobody. You know.
Well, that also changes though, right? Because it's like
with time everything goes. Yeah.
You assuming it won't matter to anybody when in reality there's an audience that it's gonna matter to.
Yeah.
No, fact.
And that's like what we were just
finding that
talking
audience.
about with the Chameleonaire shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Chameleonaire is crazy.
You know, like
he said Chameleonaire.
I don't know why I always called him that since he first came out.
Being petty.
Being
petty.
But yeah, you know, that's people are gonna want that ever since you know, Chameleonaire like never fucking dropped and stayed consistent. You know, it was like, damn, fucking, you were like one of the fucking goats of your time. You'd probably still be one of the goats today.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? And
really like that. Chameleonaire for me was one of the first examples of, for me, was one of the first, because I got into hip hop later than most people do.
Yeah.
So for me, he was one of the first examples of the melodic rapper. You know, I know for most people that'd probably be Bone Thugs in them.
Yeah.
But Chameleonaire for me was that example of we're fine tuning this line of not exactly singing, but we still got melody within these raps and these bars and shit like that. So
and it's like we were saying, like for the fact that like, you know, if he feel like he ain't got to do it, you know, there's nothing more to be gained for him.
He's a businessman now.
Yeah,
but
you got to look at what
you know,
you got to look at what he did in the time he did it though, bro. Like
but you know, like to me, it's like what I get from Jay-Z. You know, like you could be a businessman and shit and still be dropping like fucking shit to, you know, because for me, like I still listen to Jay-Z and I feel like I've grown
American Gangster
as
this morning.
Jay-Z has grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he's one of them artists. Yeah.
He's helping me grow through my life type shit. And I feel like that's how Chameleonaire would have been. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could see that.
With a lot of people.
I can see that. I think Chameleonaire got sick of the industry early.
You know, once you realize your why again, it's going to change.
Your why's change.
Yeah.
That's super big.
Your why's change for sure. Like the biggest thing I've been dealing with, I'll say the last like 18 months to 2 years is unlearning a lot of what was sold to us as the dream, right? They sold a specific dream to us, and I'm here to let y'all know right now, like focus up. Hey, that shit they sold you when we was kids is not attainable anymore. And if you do attain it, it's not sustainable anymore. Like
or you're gonna have to do some weak ass shit to attain it.
Man, it's gonna be trash. That dream of getting a record deal, blowing up, and just all of that shit they sold us, dead, cuts over. Through. It's done, my boy. Give it up. But that doesn't mean the thing that you want can't be the thing anymore. You just have to reshape what it feels like and what it looks like.
Yeah, facts. I mean, that's why I'm doing the podcast right now, because, you know, I obviously can't get away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck with that.
This is what I do, fam. You know what I'm saying? And like, stage performance is my favorite thing to do. So,
Yeah.
like, I haven't done that in a minute too, but that's like, I love performing, bro. Like, that's one of my things. I like to do that. I like to see everybody's face change in the crowd.
That's my shit.
Everybody look at me when I get on stage like, who the fuck? What the fuck dog finna say? And
That might be like a spiritual thing for me. A spiritual
gotta be.
experience. My mama came to one of my shows once. And when I got done, she came. She's like, "Are you high?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Yo, I was dilated."
He was fucking.
I was like, "Oh no, this is just my shit."
Yeah, I just love doing that.
This is my shit. I just
That's
love
great.
it. Man.
I have like a love-hate relationship with performing.
For real.
Like I used to love it a lot, and then I became an adult, and then like it's like the whys of music changed for me, and like what people were expecting, and then like performing out at clubs, and it's just like I didn't see the fucking point when people weren't like really like having an interaction with you and shit.
Well, that's the thing
so
too
like,
with performing.
I kind of grew a disdain for it for a while, and then now I'm more like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and talk to people, you know, you know, like and fucking.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either, bro. I think the performance has to be curated for whatever it is that you are talking about musically.
Yeah.
So I like the thing I've been reviewing with my music over the last year is why do I enjoy listening to this, but I don't feel the same way on stage. I can get through a performance. I'm a professional, but I'll get off a stage and I'll talk to the homies like, y'all say it was good. I agree. It was probably a good performance. In my head, this thing didn't feel as good as y'all probably thought it looked.
Right.
So for me, it's figuring out where's that disconnect being. I've been talking to my big homies, my close circle about that. We figured out what it possibly is going to be. So I'm looking forward to whatever my next experience is going to be performance wise. But I also know that just comes with the forever changing and evolving evolution of being an artist. Like what you started with sometimes isn't going to be the thing that you ended with, and what's got you into something isn't going to be the thing that keeps you in it.
No bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's where I'm at with it, y'all. And you heard what he said, fam.
Hey,
I'm
man,
always gonna keep doing
going.
it, man.
I say keep going. Keep
no
right
shit.
through it.
See, like that's I don't know if that's I think that might have been the first video you did. If it's not in this one, but
Yeah,
when
the
you
first
said
one.
that, like if you tell me you're gonna quit, I'm gonna tell you
Quit,
go
bro.
ahead.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no,
Give
But
up.
I ain't never
Please
said
give
that,
up, bro.
I've never once
Please
ever
give
been
up.
like, I think I'm just gonna just stop
You know who's
making music.
notorious for that? I love my nigga. GP does that.
Dog, this nigga does that shit all the time.
GP be like, "No, I'm gonna quit rapping."
I'll
be
call,
like,
I'll call a
okay,
nigga,
bro.
but please quit.
That nigga 2 weeks
please
later,
quit.
that nigga
Quit.
will call me like, "Hey,
I got this
new
song, bro. I swear to God.
Like, boy, you just wanted.
You got me.
You just
You
needed
got
a
me.
studio, bro. What you talking about?
I love, bro. Shout
You
out
just
to my
needed a
nigga
session,
GP.
bro. Shout out to Mexico, fam.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, so we're gonna go into this interview portion rapid fire because we're running a little bit longer than what we expected right
Let's
now.
get it. My bad. I've been talking.
No,
No,
it's
no, it's
good.
a
We're
good
having
ass
great
conversation.
conversation, so that's why we just let it roll.
It's that Gemini and me. My fault.
All right, so first question. In your own words, give us a summary of who Genesis Renji is.
The GOAT.
That's
All right.
The end. I'm the
Let's
greatest
go,
fucking
bro.
thing walking, bro. Best shit since silverware. What are we talking about? Nah, for real. You want a real answer?
Hey, we'll take
Hey,
either
I mean,
one.
the GOAT is like that's my elevator pitch. Hey, who are you? I'm the GOAT, bro. Period. Any and everything I do is greatness. Even if I suck, I'm failing greatly. Like it looks great to you.
Right.
But really, it's just I'm somebody that's in the pursuit of living life at the highest level possible in all areas. That's really it. And if I can do it with music being the engine that gets me to everything else, that is what I would prefer. I can go do it in any other area. I would rather do it through music.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, man. I'm just a fucking
bullshit.
tattoo collector, comic book enthusiast that's found a way to take his thoughts and manifest them on the living playing field, and it just happens to sound good and people connect to it, bro. That's it.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, but long story short, I'm better than you.
Yeah, let's go. Hey,
You
at
being very general.
At
not
this
specific.
point, dogs videos that he made, it's about me, fam. Because I'm
Hey,
gonna
listen,
just
man.
get out the way.
Listen,
No, because
man.
look, this is what I'm
If
saying.
the shoe
Motherfuckers
fit,
just get out the way if you not finna
buy
be.
3 pairs. No.
And I ain't got no problem with that. You know, I'm a real enough person to be like, you know what? you right. I'm gonna get out the way, man. Like,
Facts.
you
But
know,
sometimes, hey, but
that
sometimes
passion.
niggas be needing that.
No, that's facts. I'm just talking shit, but I'm saying like overall though, what he's saying is facts. Just get out the way, fam.
Because
you hear how he talks about
it all goes back to
That's
what I
what
said,
matters.
bro. Like I remember being 16 in Alabama in theater class. I'm really like that, bro. I had a theater scholarship, by the way.
Let's go.
I went to school in Arkansas on a theater scholarship. I just left after the first semester. But I remember being 16, sitting in the auditorium in my high school in Alabama and saying to myself, like, this is what I want to do. And I made a pact with myself. I was like, hey, in the pursuit of this, we're going to give up whatever we need to give up to make sure that this shit happens. Time, relationships, money, whatever the fuck that is, we're going to do that. Now, as you get older and you become an adult, you realize that you don't have to be as extreme in the pursuit of something. Sometimes you do. Obsession is a very important thing.
Yeah.
But it's also knowing that, especially in something artistic, you have to live some life in order to be able to create something. That's just the give and take of. I mean, that's really alchemy, bro. That's the law of equivalent exchange. So if I'm going to give you something, I need to be receiving things on the back end of it in order for that to happen. So, yeah, bro. I mean, my passion and my dedication from this comes from one, being so headstrong and obsessed with this thing at a young age, but then also, like I was telling my big bro, I'm proof of concept, bro. Like I'm a walking resume, man. Hey, this is what happens when you are obsessed enough about something you care about. You've done it. My mama said I made it.
Yeah.
My mama said you made it already, big dog. At this point, you just expanding on it, and that was before the Emmy nomination.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's it.
I fucks with that.
All right. What inspired you to challenge yourself to releasing the song a day, and how was that process?
I had to get better at content. That's why I did that. So it was the only way I'm gonna put out more visual content is by giving myself a reason to be in front of the camera. So I made it a song a day because I knew nobody else would do it, and then I also knew like if I could follow through on this, the results might be crazy. Now, granted, life got the life, and I didn't plan that. I definitely oversold my ability to do that as far as the content goes. The song a day, when it comes to audio, is easy. I do that in my sleep. The content was just a harder piece because I was shooting and editing everything.
Yeah.
Now, if I had somebody shooting and editing for me, I probably would have got the whole shit done.
Yeah.
But we got
at least 6 months type shit.
Yeah, I did 72 days. So I mean, yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah, that's still fucking. Yeah.
That's a crazy feat, fam.
Hell yeah.
Man. Just more songs for the vault that nobody go hear.
I mean, like you
I would
said, it's
say
for
if-
the vault. You know,
I was gonna say, yeah, you could always.
I was
just
listening, man.
release
The
shit.
vault is crazy.
Yeah.
The vault is crazy.
and that's like what when I think about that response that you just gave, I when I dropped my 52 songs, everybody's like, oh, you're focusing too much on fucking dropping songs. You need to fucking drop some visuals. And I'm like, just fucking worry about yourself. Like, let me do what I think.
I don't listen well to the opinions of people that don't do what I do.
Right. I kept going, and then like once I finished that, then me and SG got to working on the visuals because they didn't see that was the plan all along. Because I knew right away, like, I own a business, I got a kid, like you said, life is life.
Life is life.
But what I can do is I can finish these songs, and then once these songs are finished, now I can move to the next process of this.
Man, Don Toliver shooting videos to 2 albums ago, bro. You get to them videos whenever you want. You good. You are good.
Well, I mean, what's old to you is new to a million people. Bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
That was something I had to really work through and get over because I record so much. By the time something hits the public, I'm like, yeah, this shit old and trash. And niggas be like, what are you talking about, bro? This
Like I done listened to
came
this
out
shit
last
1,000
week.
times.
Yeah. Like I done worked on 7 versions of this. Y'all getting the 6th one.
So when did your journey as an artist and a rapper begin?
Man, I'd say at its earliest infancy was like I was saying earlier, going to my cousin's house and just rapping with him and me him and my brothers, being our own little rap group, rapping with each other. I ended up doing a music competition with when I was younger, like 12 or 13. Me and my brother, my mom's ex-husband and his son, because he was in the music. He worked at Running Rebels at the time. We did a song about gun crime, just talking about, putting down the guns, being safe, blah, blah, blah. I won a competition, shot a video. The music got put. This is back when buses had TVs. The music was being played. The video was being played on the buses on the...
That's lit.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's lit.
So it was that. And I was like, oh, I might be kind of good at this thing. And then when I turned 22, the week of my 22nd birthday, that entire week was kind of what I sold myself on. I should pursue this professionally. So like the week was bookended with performances. I had a show at the beginning of that week, show at the end of that week. I dropped the album in the middle of that week, had a listening party at True School that brought in like a good collective of a lot of Milwaukee artists and demographics that probably wouldn't have been in the same room otherwise.
Yeah, True School was definitely a vibe.
Yeah. And then I had my music played on the radio for the first time. It was on V100 Heat for the Street. So that entire week was like, oh, I could probably do this for the rest of my life.
That shit was valid. The record you put on there.
It was decent. It was valid at the time.
Bro, I got one in Georgia. Yeah. They put me on like the Heat from the Street version type shit.
Yeah. I sampled Sound of Music, which is one of my favorite.
Trash.
Sound of Music is one of the few musicals I like, but it was that Favorite Things record that was sampled. Ooh, shit, rookie mistake. Damn, it was gonna happen. Yeah, so we sampled that joint, and then that was, it was cool for a 20-some-year-old in Milwaukee that was figuring shit out.
I was in high school when I did mine, so that shit was the rapping and delivery was cool. The concept of shit was trash.
I think my shit was so basic, bro, but it was like a radio song. I like money. Girl,
he said I like money.
But I know I got it in one of these things. If I find it, I'll send it to y'all. But it's there, yeah. That shit was ass.
Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
Oh, that's fire. I like that. 2 years. I actually have a 3-year plan in action right now. So in 2 years, I'm probably in another country.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in another country working
for music or political climate. That's not talking shit.
I mean,
I'm talking shit. Both this shit.
Music for the lifestyle, political climate for peace of mind. But I'm in another country working. AI is gonna be in my workflow, not the creative part, but in like the administrative part. I'm an advocate for it. Integrating it, but not becoming a slave to it. There's a balance with that. But then also just I think in 2 years, I'm 2 more levels up from where I am currently. So yeah,
I hope to be interviewing you 2 years from now on
whenever you need, bro,
on a Zoom call.
Nah,
nigga, we're flying to wherever I'm at.
Yeah, you wherever I'm at.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing no Zoom interviews.
Big dream,
bro.
Nigga, we're getting passports. Nigga, the whole team is fucking flying over wherever this nigga's at.
When y'all want to do it? We gonna do it here? All right, cool. Let's set
y'all knew what the fuck I was trying to say.
Let's do it, man. You said a Zoom call.
So, motherfuckers be busy. You on another country. Y'all motherfuckers like, we gonna fly there.
Never too busy. Never too busy to make time for the people I care about.
Let's get it.
2-year plan, nigga. We all gotta have our fucking passports.
I got a wedding next year. Y'all putting too much pressure on me.
Hey, get that passport, man. You ain't got no passport. Get it. Now more than ever. Get a passport. Now more than ever. That shit costs the same amount as a pair of shoes. Put the weed down for a month to get a fucking passport, bro. It's not hard.
Shout out in loving memory of Twan Mac.
Got a passport.
You just gotta not buy one shoe. That's it. Rest in peace, Twan Mac.
Yeah, rest in peace, Twan Mac. He was the one. Twan Mac was super. If he fuck with you, he'll come up, pull you close, and be like, "Hey, fam, you one of them ones, fam. You got your passport?" And I'm like, "Hell nah, get your fucking passport. Get it." And I'm like,
"Passport.
I'm gonna get it." He's like, "Next time I see you, bro, you can have your passport." And I never seen it.
Get that passport.
All right, we got to get our passports to Twan Mac, bro.
No bullshit.
Hey, if y'all ain't got your passports by June, I'm dissing y'all.
All right,
that's great.
Hey, I fuck with that.
Let's get it.
So
I'm about to post my shit next month.
Hey.
We'll kind of glaze over to one of the questions I had. I'm gonna just skip past that because we already touched it earlier in the conversations. But this next question: how can the All 414 All podcast audience find your content?
Any and everywhere. Genesis Renji, GeneSisRenji. Throw me in Google and have fun.
Let's go, bro.
And
I'm any and everywhere.
He's probably the first artist aside from myself that I've seen has an actual website.
If you don't have a website, you're a fucking idiot.
So I fuck with that.
Like, come on, bro.
It was so easy to find all his shit because I went straight to his website.
Listen, this is why I know the video I just put out was talking about how niggas ain't gonna make it in music. I be dead ass about that, bro. Y'all don't own y'all shit. What you gonna this has been the big debacle for the last 2 years. Ownership and equity and all this blah 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 blah. We seen it with the TikTok, bro. If the first ban of TikTok didn't tell you to start collecting your shit, you bugging. But I'm also a student of Nipsey Hussle, so I'm very firm on fuck the middleman. You know what I'm saying? You need to be owning that shit, bro. You're tweaking. Get a website. It's not hard, bro. The domain is $20 a month if your name is that fire. A lot of shit is cheaper than that. You pay $5 for the first year. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Squarespace is got $36 a month if you selling something. It's cheaper than that if you just got a regular website. Wix which is like the Android version of websites. That shit even cheaper, bro. Get a fucking website.
That's what Wix
bro.
is, the Android type.
To me, it is.
Yeah.
To me, it is. Like,
Banzoogle
interface
He said
and
to me it is.
like interface and user experience and some Android shit. They've gotten a lot better from the commercials I've seen, but I would never use Wix personally. I hate the back end.
Yeah. I say Banzoogle. I like Banzoogle as far as
I'm not
like
fucking with
being
nothing
able
with a
to
name like that.
create your own fucking. No, but it's real
No,
user
I feel you.
friendly.
No, yeah, I fuck with
yeah.
bands. That's what when I used to have my shit. It was
I don't
Wix
know
has gotten
shit
a-
about like.
Wix has gotten a lot better with their user interface just from the commercials I've seen because their shit used to be so complicated. When I was back doing like, I had minor coding when I had my first website on WordPress. So I'm literally putting the code in for shit, building out everything and dealing with that. To me, Wix was like the next step from that. So it was a little bit easier, but it was still too reminiscent of that. Versus Squarespace was like, hey, bro, pick the layout, drag and drop, get there.
That's Banzoogle.
Because I don't want to spend the time doing this.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I have to, but because I have to, I don't want to do this forever.
Right.
I just want to focus on being able to create. And
one thing I
scale
liked
business.
about Banzoogle is like it was strictly marketed towards musicians.
Oh, you need
know
to,
what I'm saying? So it's
you need
like-
that
and
band,
then-
y'all need that Banzoogle sponsorship.
Yeah,
Go
and
get
then
that.
also because I used to have Wix, I used to have a couple of the other ones,
Mm-hmm.
and they were before when I had those, they didn't have like a mobile version. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I fucking hated that, you know. So, but once I switched over to them, they had the mobile. It was like mobile friendly, you know, one for your phone, one for your tablet, and then one.
Yep. Hey, shout out
So
Banzoogle.
I like that
Hey,
shit.
Pay these guys.
You know,
For letting
y'all
them-
heard them.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
All right, so before we head into this next portion
Yeah.
of the episode, if you haven't already, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to help us grow this following with a like, comment, or share to a friend. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and hop on the website or stream Kissing with Friends.
Yeah.
Plus, he got like 3 or 4 other albums that he dropped in 2025. So, just type in that Genesis Renji.
Doing shit.
Yeah, run it up.
That's crazy. Fuck.
Appreciate you.
Anything more than one project in a year to me, or two, my bad. You working, fam. You getting to it.
Big facts.
That's a light year.
It took me like fucking 2.5 to put Dice Low 2. Like
What's
to where I
crazy is
wanted
like,
it.
so like even when we was talking about just the song of day shit, I was talking to my guy Madi the other day, and I just sent him a playlist. I was like, hey, what we think about this? Just a collection of songs. And it was just all songs from the song of day shit that wasn't released. I was like, here's this thing as a concept of a mixtape if we ran with it. Let me know. Like, a catalog is a very important thing to have. And that's been something that's been instilled in me from my earlier years of when I got into this thing. So my goal at one point in time, I remember watching an interview when I was a little bit younger, and they were interviewing Mac Miller, and they're like, Mac Miller has like, I think they were saying he has like 1,600 unreleased songs or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's a goal of mine.
To have that many.
Just to have a catalog, bro. Just have that much music on hand. And then when you learn how much music Prince had, it was like, oh, the goal changes. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Well, Prince was literally recording a song a day, a full song a day, to the point where it's like they're going through his estate and everything he owns, and they're like, yo, if we let one person listen to this music, it would take them 10 years to get through it all.
Jesus.
So it's like, that's a goal.
That's wild.
That's a goal, bro.
I wonder if his family's ever gonna like release all that shit. Yeah.
But I've even expressed to my team, like, God forbid anything happen to me, don't drop shit.
No.
Don't drop a motherfucking thing.
He said,
Shit.
Not a damn thing. If it wasn't already loaded up in the DistroKid or whatever the fuck we using, it ain't going out, bro.
Nah.
See,
not
for
It wasn't meant for it.
For me, my funeral
Cool.
proceeds is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Funeral
yeah.
proceeds
Yeah.
is the from start to beginning. Like that motherfucker start when you start my shit, and then the last second of the music playing, then y'all could go home.
Yeah. Fact.
But I want that shit to.
Yeah.
And if it's not long enough for fucking 8 days,
My
then
funeral
you gonna repeat
gotta
that bitch for 7 days straight.
my
bro.
funeral gotta be like the pop out. Like Kendrick and them did. Niggas gotta have my shit at the Pfizer. And then
Type
y'all-
shit.
That's gonna be like the public reception.
Now, for me, I always imagine like, God forbid anything happen to me, like, change that over into my son's name and have him start dropping shit so he can collect the money on it. Like,
I don't know. I'm always thinking about that as far as like estate and legacy shit goes. I don't know. I wouldn't want nobody to feel like they had to live up to what I did. So when
No,
I'm
I feel
gone,
what
just
you're
like,
saying,
hey,
yeah.
bro, just collect the proceeds, put the music wherever you can as far as sync goes. and then ball out.
Yeah, no, and I don't want my son, if he don't want to rap, by all means do whatever you want to do, but drop the music because I spent time fucking doing that for one, and then for two, nigga, I need you to collect on what my time was. You know what I'm saying? Like
felt.
Leave no fucking stone unturned.
Hey, every fucking penny.
Facts.
It's Renji. Black Barrel, Barracuda, mama raised a real nigga. I went red for the blues, call me Renji Hill figure. 5'6" in a club, but my pocket's still bigger. Slim, thick, pretty bitch, but that booty feel bigger.
All right, let's get to these hometown.
Oh, man.
All right, man. We all picked our hometown for the day.
Yeah.
The first one is picked by Genesis Renji himself. This is
man.
Moody.
First of all, shout out to Big Mood. You know what I'm saying?
We
My
just
girl out
literally
there. Listen,
recently found out about her.
Oh, y'all are in, man. Listen, one of the best. She got one of the best flows ever, regardless of male or female gender, wherever the fuck you from.
Okay, that's a new
Moody is like that. One of the best flows, one of the best voices, one of the best vocal tones and controls. Her pockets are crazy. Like, yeah, follow her everywhere. Find Moody, FindMudy. You know what I'm saying? Big Mood.
Let's go. This is Moody performs the song Anthem.
It's my shit.
An SBS exclusive. Let's get it.
Got me with how this started out. Like it looked like she naked right there.
For a second.
This is a South by Soul exclusive.
Bitch, I ain't stopping for nothing. Hit up a baddie, she popping a perky. I seen the lean over, I told her she bugging. Bitches, you fucking. I don't got time to be sitting around late up, I gotta be jugging. I ain't come over to look at your face, so you know I won't leave till you giving me some. I got an onion, roll on me thick like a muffin. Ran up a dough with my cousin, roll up a Russian. Pushing the whip like I'm Russian. Speak on me, ain't no discussion, just a concussion. Ain't with the arguing and fussing. Know that these hoes like to tussle, I like to hustle. Give me some money for put up, so I can fuck up the summer. I got a duffel, I'm finna fuck up the city. Fuck up a check if she pretty. Them titties sitting. She let me play with the kitty. Gave her a line, told her hit me. I'm getting plenty. Smoke on the weed like a hippie. Big BMF like I'm 50. Niggas be tripping. Stay talking about their opinion. You need to get you some bitches. Where's the women? Too many niggas. Counting my pockets. Too many figures. Bro, about the too many triggers. I got a name. Give me respect. Hit up a dame. Give me the neck. I gotta step on these niggas and step on these niggas so they can stop saying they next. I want my money in millions. Ho, you ain't fucking no regular civilian. You get the moving too extra, I kill you. Niggas is pussy, I never could feel them. Counting the money is sexual healing. I can admit that I love me a play. Bro can admit that he love him a Glock. I won't admit that I'm fucking your bae. She gon' admit that she fuck with a lame. Flick of the wrist when she fucking with gang. Licking the lips when she look at the chain. Tell her to listen, she do it, she train. Don't get the trippin' that you ain't the same. Put you on pimpin' and stay in your lane. Can't hate the player, then hate on the game. Keep talking crazy, I skate with your main. Niggas is regular, that shit is pitiful. Fly out the city when I need a bed. If you don't want the pussy, I just want the head from you. Fuck all you pussies who mad I'm ahead of you. I'm getting money, etc, etc. Wife and the thotty is too close to settling. All of my niggas is rich off of measuring. Might have been chilling, but always was leveling, bitch.
She a monster, bro.
Big Mood, yeah. Like that. Really like that.
She a monster, bro.
Y'all go listen to her Outlet EP. Yeah, she really like that.
Oh,
yeah.
At Find Moody, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, man. This next one. This is for the first time. Well, I did Hugo last week, but I was gonna do this last week. So this is my first time officially. I'm gonna throw one of my features in for
shit.
the hometown.
Oh,
this is one of the brothers, bro. Reddy. Shout out to Reddy fam, Lindbergh, Reddy Ross fam on Facebook.
Shout out Lindbergh,
bro. Dog been 100 with me the whole time. He always been grinding. When I first came in, he was like one of the main people that we would always perform back and forth. Who had the best performance and shit like that. So shout out to Reddy, bro. You know, much love for me, fam. So this is called "Go Away." It was on his latest album, and you know, I got me a little feature on here, bro. So let's get it.
Let's get it.
Only thing I fear is God, another man I fear none. I ain't scared of death, so when my time comes, then it come. Can't tarnish my name, cause all my life I've been a hun. I just pray I leave a fortune for my daughter and my son. This street life come with risk, I knew that shit before I signed up. Memories are precious moments, take advantage for your time up. When it's over, then it's over, ain't no way we can rewind that. I done lost so many, give up anything to get my dogs back. For real, can die tonight, shit, that's just how I feel. take me out today, just know my place is better. Mama smile and wipe your tears away, don't want you stress her. Tell my bro, make sure my children straight and they don't need none. And I hope my niggas all be safe. So if I go away, if they take me out today, just know my place is better. Mama smile and wipe your tears away, don't want you stress her. Tell my bro, make sure my children straight and they don't need none. And I hope my niggas all be safe. So if I go away,
if I go away today, just know it's way more than the banging in these CDs. Every movement for my children, put their future on the CD. Pray my mother never starved, for all them times she had to feed me. And my brothers never see another yard, just live freely. It's more to all of this than fast life and sales. Know I appreciated all the love I felt. Tell my kids I try my best, even when I had to do this shit myself. But I'd rather go away than touch down in that yeah. Stood up like a man for my mistakes and fails. Real one when I came up, I was alive when niggas said they prayers. Tell them I made it when they ain't make it fair. Heaven and hell hectic front line when they take it
me
there.
out today, just know my place is better. Mama smile and wipe your tears away, don't want you stress her. Tell my bro, make sure my children straight and they don't need none. And I hope my niggas all be safe. So if I go away, if they take me out today, just know my place is better. Mama smile and wipe your tears away, don't want you stress her.
Yeah,
I saw that video.
Shout out to
Saw that in my head.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoever the fuck that was on the second verse, nigga, that nigga snap, bro. Okay.
Hey, real one. When I came up, I was alive when niggas said they prayers.
Yeah.
Player, let's get it. No, but shout out to Reddy, bro, and shout out to Icon Verse, because Reddy didn't used to rap like that. Not that he didn't used to rap like, but he connected with Verse, and they came up with that sound together. Yeah, that's how they kind of. Yeah. And now that's how his sound, and it's great. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Verse.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Changing the game for niggas.
But shout out to Reddy, bro. I love that song. I love that feature, bro. The whole concept. And we was just talking about funeral proceeds and shit. So play my shit. If I go away today, fam, let's get it. All right, so this next one's Illy pick. This is 414 Big Frank. This is called Big Frank It. Or is it Big Frank IT? No,
I think it's Big Frank It.
No, I'm talking shit. Big Frank It, man. Let's go.
This is my gym shit, bro.
Dog, he be having the craziest samples, dog.
Yeah, Big Frank make her jump, watch her titty pop out. Yeah, me and Sonny working, yeah, ain't no clocking out. Yeah, put that 10 million out, make them watch out. Me and Mondo on the stage, yeah, come on. Me and Mondo on the stage, watch this bitch rock out. I'm a clown on the beat, bitch, I'm Big Frank It. I'ma say this shit again, yeah, Sonny, this a hit. Yeah, the hoes love my name, they always wanna take a flick. I'ma jump in your bitch. I'ma dump me your brick. I remember ACGs, LRGs, 501s. Wrist on hit, it ain't sweet, I got a gun. And your bitch begging, yeah, the fuck, I gotta come. Once I get that nut, bitch, I'm duck, I gotta run. Adios, ho, I be ghost, ho. Mouth full of gold while I'm glazing on the bro code. Yeah, me and Sonny rolling weed in that photo. Sprite with the lean, got me seeing shit in slow-mo. Adios, ho, I be ghost, ho. Mouth full of gold while I'm glazing on the bro code. Yeah, me and Sonny rolling weed in that photo. Sprite with the lean, got me seeing shit in slow-mo.
Let's go. That beat so fucking crazy.
Big Frank make her jump, watch her titty pop out. Yeah, me and Sonny working, yeah, ain't no clocking out. Yeah, put that 10 million out, make them watch out. Me and Mondo on the stage, yeah, come on. Me and Mondo on the stage, watch this bitch rock out. I'm a clown on the beat, bitch, I'm Big Frank It. I'ma say this shit again, yeah, Sonny, this a hit. Yeah, the hoes love my name, they always wanna take a flick. I'ma jump in your bitch. I'ma dump me your brick.
It is tough. Hey, shout out to Sonny. Sonny been
Bro,
Sonny been going crazy.
I need one of those,
dog.
man.
Shout out my brother Mondo too, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say this publicly right on the pod, fam. Producers, get at me, fam, because I need one of those. I don't know how I'm gonna sound on it yet, but I'm pretty sure I can make it happen, fam.
Hit up Richie Slims. Hit up Richie
That
Slims.
double pack, because I need one too.
Hit up
That
Richie
shit
Slims.
is-
Get you some Richie Slims.
Oh, their sample
That
like
shit
choices be
bro.
so
This is my thing.
fucking
This is my
crazy.
thing. In hearing that, I was like, oh my God, if this got cleared, if that sample got cleared, that song would be everywhere.
Bro, he got a couple of them. What's the last one?
Niggas would not get no proceeds.
You talking about the DMX
we
one?
played with
Don't
Aisha.
that shit, nigga,
The DMX one?
Was it I forgot which one it was, but that shit, if he clears that,
Up.
it's up.
Up.
Like what the fuck? That shit is so crazy.
Up forever.
Shout out to Milwaukee, bro. If it's one thing I can say about that sound that they got going and shit, bro, it brings
the Milwaukee
that
Jack sound is amazing.
that unity and shit
And
that it
especially-
brings, bro, is crazy, fam.
when it's clear and properly recorded.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's why I fuck Frank so much.
What's the when There It Is dropped?
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
Another beat that's just so fucking cool.
I was like, this man he figured it out now because
Type shit.
we got the sound, but then we got the sound at the highest quality.
Yeah,
like
the code-
part of the character of it was always, gritty, raw, but a polished Milwaukee sound, like Jack sound,
Crack the code.
over.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but no, that shit was too fire.
Let's get it.
Too far.
All right. So we got a couple topics that we want to bring up, discuss with you.
Let's get it.
First one.
This is just some funny shit, right? This shit funny as hell. When rappers try to make you feel bad for being normal.
What we talking about?
Watch. Oh man, fucking
Gotcha.
Instagram.
You've got to love it.
Uh-oh.
Instagram always does that to me.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's go now.
I'm drinking lean, you're drinking water.
Facts.
I'm addicted to Percocet, you've got a loving wife and daughter. I'm in designer, you're at the Nordstrom rack. I get high every day. You've never done crack. I bought a 20K chain, put myself in debt. You bought your car with cash. A Corolla's all you could get. Took so many Xannies, I had to hurl. I've been with 20 hoes in the past week. You're still with the same girl. Last week I got shot in the spleen. I've been in and out of jail. Your record is clean. You live simple. I've got a crazy life.
I do.
I've got 10 baby mamas. You've got one wife. I ball like I play for the Suns. You were playing Call of Duty. I was shooting real guns. I'm the king of the streets. Nobody's killing me. You work in finance. You have job stability. You work a 9 to 5.
Dog, so stupid.
You got job
you have job
stability.
stability. Weak ass. You weak as hell, bro.
Nigga, when I saw that shit, I'm like, dog, if this ain't fucking what it feels like to be like
That shit's hilarious.
a rapper in this era.
Yeah, that's
where,
exactly what it feels like.
Yeah, the older era is like fucking, they talk about the shit that they lived, and then you got the people that try to be like them and they never lived the shit. And you're like, or you just got the people that fucking they're just
there to shit on you.
They're living the shit, but they don't need to be living. Like, you don't gotta live like this.
I mean, that first line was crazy work for him. He said, "I drink lean, you drink water."
Yeah, that was nuts.
Like, okay, nigga.
Hey,
what the fuck?
Put the cup down.
What the fuck that got to do with anything, fam?
Put the cup down.
You unhealthy as fuck, bro.
Said,
Good
I
for
never
you,
knew
fam.
my parents. You've got a loving wife and daughter. Like,
That was nuts.
Fuck.
That was nuts.
That's crazy, nigga. No bullshit. Hey, that's how I be. That's
Hey,
reminiscent to me.
healthy living is good, bro.
Yeah, that's reminiscent to me of the fucking mixtapes back in the day. The DJ be like, listen to this shit, bitch ass nigga. Like, you be like,
to this
damn,
track,
you
bitch."
weak as fuck. Listen to my shit. Like, what the fuck?
If it is an
nigga,
empire,
what I do to you but support your fucking
Oh,
movement?
God.
Like,
That shit crazy. No, that was just a little funny one, bro. But
that shit's hilarious.
this next one was
you don't
hot
need to
take.
be
You
there.
don't need to be there. So what's this about? You remember?
So this is more so about like artists feeling like they have to go out and network rather than fucking working on their craft.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So let's check this out. Then.
Yeah.
Hot take. You don't need to be there.
I got to add to this.
I'm going to say this with love. You don't need to be at Grammy Week. You need to stay home and go to the studio or write a new song that could possibly get you nominated or win that Grammy one day. You don't need to go to that party where you're going to stand in a dimly lit corner with your drink, hoping that you meet someone that's important, that's going to move the needle of your career. You know what's going to move the needle of your career? Making good music, okay? Making good music, making good content, making yourself a brand. Don't waste your money going out to these people's parties, okay? Because posting that you were at a big name party, it don't move the needle. Make good music, okay? You don't need to go to Grammy Week. Work on winning a Grammy. I love you. That's all I had to say. Thank you.
Hey, stay home, weak ass nigga.
So real quick before we get Genesis take, I do think there's a distinction that needs to be made though.
For sure.
She's talking about don't go to like famous people's parties, that you're not a part of that clique. You're not going to be able to, even any opportunity that comes from that isn't going to be something that materializes. I don't think, I could be wrong, y'all could tell me.
For sure.
That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be hitting the stage or,
yeah.
doing things in your hometown or like just trying to polish your craft, because that is part of your craft, is being
Or
able to
building a
perform.
community. You
Hey,
get
hoe
that?
ass nigga, stop going to Casablanca, bro. Like, ain't nothing in there for you, big
Yeah,
dog.
I mean, if you going somewhere to not even perform or be around people that know you
if you
perform and
perform
stuff
in
like that, then-
Casablanca, we got a problem. But
he said if
that's
you
a whole,
perform at
that's a whole
Casablanca,
other thing.
people be performing at Casablanca, bro.
They shouldn't be.
But how you feel about it, bro?
I'm with her, dog. I think I was just having this conversation with a friend of mine. And, we were just talking about how the perception of a lot of things is misconstruing people, especially surrounding the Grammys and shit like that. So a lot of people have access to something and they sell it off as achievement.
Yeah.
It's not achievement. And it's like, is it cool that you're there? Probably. If that's what you want. If that's what you're going after, sure, that's cool.
Yeah.
As somebody who's in this thing and knows what it takes to get in certain rooms or to do specific things or achieve certain things, a lot of the shit that we sell as this is the thing that I'm doing or this is the thing that I've accomplished, it's either one, not that hard to achieve. It's just an access thing. It's either knowing one person or just knowing when to go somewhere and then paying the money to be there. Or two, is just like you got to focus on what it really takes to what it really takes to be there, and it matters. Or you just at the thing that's next to the real thing. You got some shit that ain't the thing. A lot of niggas be like, yeah, we in LA, Grammy weekend, blah blah blah. We at the pre-Grammy party.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's the equivalent of a nigga going to Atlanta for the Super Bowl pregame, and you just at a motherfucker kickback. Like, what are we talking about,
I'm at
bro?
the Super Bowl.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
For me, that's
No.
like the equivalent of niggas being like, nigga, the hoes at the strip club was all over me, but like, nigga, that's what they get paid to do.
Yeah, like
that's stupid.
You know, like
It's like
fucking-
it's a nigga saying, "Oh, this is gonna sound so shady." It's like saying, "Hey, we at Summerfest and you on the side stage."
Yeah.
You're at Summerfest. Yes, the side stages are important. I've performed at side stages. They
Yeah.
helped me build my career, my stage presence, and all of that. When I hit the side stages, I wasn't saying I was at Summerfest. I wasn't doing it as we at Summerfest. No.
Or I'll say I'm at Summerfest,
I'm at Summerfest
side
at the side stage.
Yeah.
I'm not. No. So
I know
when
what you
we
mean, though.
actually
They'll put
did-
like a fucking
yeah, bro.
flyer
You putting
with
the fucking Summerfest logo
and
on
shit,
there, and you
yeah.
on a goddamn Copacabana stage
Yeah.
that's behind the museum and shit. What are we talking about?
No,
bro?
I know exactly what you mean.
So it's
That
like-
should be killing me.
There's nothing wrong with being excited about experiencing a new thing, especially if you believe that thing is going to get you closer to the thing that you want. Now, here's the real thing. One is you're going to experience that thing, and you're going to realize it's not going to get you to what you want. If you keep going to that thing, you're a fucking idiot.
yeah.
That's all. That's all I'm
It's
saying.
that for me.
That's really
you know,
it.
like if
You're fucking
if
idiot.
you're going just for the experience, then go with intent.
Yeah.
You know, but then like you said, if you're like consistently
Yeah.
going to that thing and you're not actually
You a
making
journalist.
it
You're not an artist.
intentional
You a
and shit
journalist.
like that, then you know you're kind of just wasting your time.
You are
Yeah,
are there to film the shit and put it on your story. You a journalist.
yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I won't even say journalist because you got to go to school for that. You a blogger. That's it.
You know
That's
what
a big
that's
dog.
like for me, bro? When motherfuckers go to meet and greets and shit,
Yeah.
and they take the picture with it, they be like, he told me just keep it going, bro. Like
He
he
never
ain't
said
fucking
that.
say
He
that
never
to
said
you.
that. He never said that.
He never
And-
said those fucking words to you in that
I
sequence,
met
man.
Jean Grey. She told me go to college. I dropped
I was
out
literally-
and opened up for her 2
You
years
know what
later.
I'm
Like,
I was literally thinking of something like that. Like, you know, when they used to bring like those bigger artists here, like
Yeah.
fucking, and then they used to have like, oh, they can a seminar and shit, you know? And
Yeah.
fucking everybody used to be, I'm gonna be at the seminar, and they used to take a picture of fucking, yeah, you know, we met with the label execs. Nigga, it was a line of everybody who fucking met.
I was just
You
about
know?
to say that, bro. Like, bro, you standing in line to take a picture with dog so you can say
it's so many.
yeah.
It's so many instances of this access to something and people signing up. Like when the Rock Nation distribution shit became available to the public,
Oh,
and niggas
we
was
had to
like,
talk about
"I'm
that.
signed to Rock Nation." No, you not, big dog.
Yeah.
And I ain't want to get on there and start saying niggas is dumb and liars, but it was like, you not signed to Rock Nation, bro. That's like saying you signed a DistroKid. What the fuck are we talking about?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
no,
I've
no.
never been a grown up in the music business anywhere else. So I don't know if everywhere else is like this, but I feel like Milwaukee is just an epidemic of that. shit, bro.
every city has the same shit going on. It's just
Yeah.
different.
Okay, that's what I was saying. You know,
Every
but
city got
since
its
I
own
live here,
version
I
of
just
this
feel
shit
like,
going
bro,
on.
I did a status about that shit after the Diddy doc and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, if he would have had put his claws into Milwaukee, fam,
It's the same.
You know how
shit,
many
bro.
motherfuckers would be like, bad boy for life, motherfucker.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
And there would have been
For
nothing
sure.
coming out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas would be like,
bad boy for life. You know, but nothing would have came out of that.
Doing a coin drop while they say it.
No, but yeah, that's that take real quick before you wrap it up. It definitely there's just a distinction between that. Doesn't mean don't go fucking perform and do.
Go figure out where the
Shit,
real
yeah.
shit is at.
yeah,
The
don't-
real opportunity.
She now saying don't go support other artists and shit like that. But
Yeah,
like,
go fuck
you
with the
know,
people. There is a way to network without you, but she's saying you're going to the Grammys, and like she said, standing in a dimly lit corner
On your phone, because
nobody,
you're not
yeah.
gonna talk to nobody. Niggas don't
feel me?
network. Niggas don't know how to network anymore. You're gonna be on your phone, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So stop doing that, fam.
Speaking of networking on the phones and shit, are you guys the type of people that be on your phones when you're fucking out at a performance or something like that? Or
If the
are you
performance
guys the
trash.
type of person that like really just try to put the phone away and watch what's going on?
I'm not even when I go see artists I want to see, I'm not the phone person. I'm very in the moment like that.
Yeah.
I've been like that since I was a kid. I'm here to experience something and study it. Now, if your shit ass, I'm in that phone. If you suck on stage, I'm in the
Yeah,
phone.
if you get a chance though, for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, no,
last
the big-
night,
the
I
biggest-
watched you.
yeah.
Everybody else is rapping. I'll watch them. I'll get the little clip
Yeah.
so I can, for like the phone and shit. But other than that, I'm just like, yeah.
The biggest sign of if
did
I'm
I-
not into a performance is if I'm not in my head, but it's not to the rhythm that the song is. Because that means I'm freestyling over your shit. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be there. But yeah, that's it.
Well, you can't do that. Nod your head to people's shit if you don't like it.
I can. I can. They're like, you fuck with that? I'm like, nah, I'm over here freestyling.
That's frowned upon.
Man,
I'll let them know.
That means you think
fuck
they
with
hot,
that? No,
fam.
bro. No, I don't. I think that production was crazy.
No, we got an inside joke.
Yeah, it's
But all right, so let's roll on to
the last topic of the one.
topic
Let's get it.
of this
Dog be
interview.
cooking. Who we finna watch? Dog, he be cooking, bro.
Yeah, this nigga.
He been saying some shit, and he from here, so it makes sense.
This nigga's a liar.
Let's get it.
You're not gonna make it as a music artist.
You're not.
This is why. 1, you don't know what you want.
You don't.
2, you don't know how to pivot. But making it is subjective, right? You know what I'm saying? But it basically boils down to these 3 points right here. Getting paid, getting seen, or expressing yourself. The problem is you don't know which of those 3 you want, and you also don't know how to pivot to get that shit. And that's why you never gonna make it in music.
Ever.
You're not gonna make it as a music artist. This is
Big
why.
facts.
You're cooked. You in
Straight
casa
up
with the
cooked.
hookah in your mouth and out the studio. You fucked, big dog.
This nigga like
I have a strong disdain for that place.
for real.
I love how you brought up those 3 points, because like those are the 3 points that I highly stress and think about the
Yeah.
most in
That's what it all comes down to. It's either one of those things. If it's just one of those things, you already losing. But it's either one of those things or it's some type of combination
Yeah.
of those things. It's
Yeah.
either a two-way combination or it's all 3. I'm somebody where it's all 3.
All 3 facts.
I'm I want to do this because I found music is the way that I can fully express myself, and I do it in such a great and clear way that I'm able to heal through this. But then also, I like the attention. I'm good at what the fuck I do. I like the praise. I like the accolades. I'm not about to act like I don't want fuck all that. Yeah, I like the fame. I like
I like that shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah, this is fire. This feels good.
I hate when people be
Give me the
like,
attention, bro. I
I'm
like
not
that
out here
shit.
for the fame because I'm like
Niggas is
yes,
liars,
you
bro.
are.
You're a liar, bro.
You want people to
You a
acknowledge
liar.
the fact that what you did was fucking cold.
You know how fire it is to walk in a place and niggas know you? It's nice, bro. Stop acting like you don't want that.
You could distinguish fame from respect though, because
It's-
I don't
yeah,
necessarily
bro.
want to be famous.
Yeah, but you still
But I
want
wanna be respected
We can
and
even
known.
not say fame. We can say admiration.
There you go.
You be like,
Just
I
admire
admire what you
Facts.
at its base level is I admire what you do.
Facts.
Because a lot of people want that's the word I'm looking for. I don't want to say assurance, but there is a
No, I did reassurance. Yeah,
people want some form of
validation.
There it is. That's the word I'm looking for.
validation.
Validation, adoration. There's
Well, I want to know everything I put into
there's
this.
a put.
that
Yeah,
you're gonna,
yeah.
reciprocate that.
You
with
are
the,
acknowledging.
It was
That's what it is.
respected.
People want acknowledgement. They want to know that the effort that they put in is worth it,
exactly.
and that it's also working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to the money shit, like, stop acting like you don't want money. I hate when niggas act like they don't want money, bro. There's a difference between being filthy rich and then everybody wants money because everybody don't want to be poor. You
Well,
don't
first of
wanna
all,
be
you
poor,
need
bro.
money.
You need it.
Mother- first of all.
Let's act like we don't need it. Like
Yeah.
we in this capitalist society, niggas. You can have a problem with capitalism. Also, you're in capitalism, so stop acting like this shit don't matter, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, that's facts.
get some fucking paper.
No,
Like,
you
we in this for
definitely
that.
you definitely need
You
money,
need it.
motherfucker.
So you got to find that combination of what that is for you. If you the person that just wants to be creative, then be creative. Am I too loud?
No, you good.
Oh, we're good. Okay,
that
My
was
bad.
good. That's good.
Oh, so if you the person that's like, hey, I'm just number 3. I just want to create and I want to express myself. Cool. Make that very known to the people you around and step back a little bit.
Facts.
I like when the niggas come in and be like, hey, bro, I make music because I enjoy it and it's a hobby. I respect those people. Those are the people I get along with the most. Those are the people that appreciate the music the most. But then you got the people that's like, I want to get into music because I love music. Okay, well, what now?
Yeah.
What now? Like, what are you supposed to do with that? If you ain't ready to be poor for at least 3 years, you ain't ready for this. You don't want to do this for real. Not for real. Not for real.
So I like that, and I'm definitely going to use this in the future. Those 3.
Oh, and then the pivot and shit.
The pivot is the most.
The pivot is the most important part because it's like, so let's say you have an idea. You know what it is. Hey, I want to make music and I want to get paid from it. Listen, that's it. I want to create and I want to make money from it. Cool. Now you got to figure out what are all of the different avenues and where you can get paid for making music. It ain't always being in front of the mic. 9 times out of 10, the nigga that's on stage is the brokest nigga.
Yeah.
That's the nigga that's taking home the least amount of money, that owe the label the most amount of money, and they don't own their music. At the end of the day, they don't own a lick of their masters. If we talking about on the recording and performing in.
Yeah.
So finding out all the different, there are so many different avenues to make money and in music, and you ain't even got to touch the stage, from composing to jingles to fucking writing for other artists to the shit that I got into, sync placements, getting your music placed in the TV. So then you have to pivot into these areas and all these different things. I got into TV, us getting music in the TV, that was a pivot. That was me making a conscious decision in real life to find another way to make music. And that came from my brother. Shout out to Lucian Parker, one of them ones. And he was like, I hope you got that Grammy tonight, bro. Pray to God. So he was like, hey, bro, we just got one of our songs placed in Cloak and Dagger. It's at the end of episode 1. And I was like, holy shit, fire. He's like, yeah, bro, gotta get in the sync. COVID happens. We in a fucking crib, bro. There's nothing to do. We can't perform. Dropping music is cool, but it's also like, how we gonna push and move this shit? And this was way before I got into my content shit. So I'm still a studio rat artist. So I went into playing off your song a week thing. I was like, hey, for the entire time we in lockdown, quarantine, I was like, we dropping a song every week while we in quarantine. I put out 16 songs. We get out of quarantine, Adult Swim hits me up and they want one of those songs. That's my first placement.
Dang.
Nice.
That was unintentional.
That's
but
dope.
also in being in quarantine, I'm emailing different music supervisors every day for a month straight, bro. I'm emailing 10 music supervisors every day for a month straight. Then I find my music supervisor that I still work with to this day that gets me my placements. We didn't get our first placement until a year later. But in doing that, I pivoted into somebody's like, hey, here's how we gonna make your music, make you money in other avenues. So figure out what it is you want first of all, and then make that pivot into making that shit work for you, bro.
Yeah. See, and a lot of people, you know, they'll create some music and then hit a wall or fucking.
People think releasing the song is the end.
Yeah.
And that's really the start.
Yeah.
The beginning.
And-
That's the very beginning,
and-
at least.
And 10 times out of 10, I don't want to say 10 times out of 10, 20 times out of 10, you ain't even making all of the money you need off of your music.
Yeah.
You don't got a PRO. You don't have a performing rights organization. You ain't registering the shit. You just putting this shit out for shits and giggles.
Yep.
You're not registered. And if you are registered, you only halfway registered. Niggas good. Oh, yeah, I got my ass cap. All right, what about your publishing? No, I ain't signed. Oh, so you want half your money. Got it. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Go get your writers. Go get your publishing side. It's free for ASCAP now. I remember when I had to pay for that shit.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm
150 for the publishing, 75 for the artist.
You know what I'm saying? So it's free now. Why are you not registered on both ends of that? You niggas don't know what Sound Exchange is. Missing money on that. You're not registered for MLC. Missing money on that.
Say that.
You ain't on Song Trust so they can collect your other public. You missing money. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Y'all don't really give a fuck about this for real. Y'all want to make music and drop it. And if that's the case, do that. But just get the fuck out my way.
When you think about it, bro, that's like the perfect play for the people in control, bro. They're like, they just think we're gonna come sign them,
And
it's
then
like,
it gets so irritating because you got the casual motherfucker who don't know nothing about music talking about there's no value in music anymore. If there's no value in music, why are they buying all these niggas masters? What are we talking about? If we signing niggas from TikTok to one song deals, giving you 6 bands off rip and then keeping and working your shit for the rest of your life, what are we talking about, bro? There's value in this shit. You just don't know where that value is and you don't know how to work it. If you know where that value is and you know how to work it, you take that shit and you pivot. with it.
bullshit.
You pivot with
Ain't
it,
no
bro.
Valium. That's crazy.
Tweaking.
Any fucking brand you ever liked, loved, and seen in your life had music,
behind it, bro.
Yeah. Any fucking thing.
Niggas is out here leveraging the catalog for $1 billion
the
loans.
bitch just made $1 million. No, I ain't mean to call you a bitch. My bad, lady.
Well, crazy.
But old girl just did the Dr. Pepper fucking jingle. Made $1 million.
$2 million.
$2 million.
$2 million off that.
What?
Yeah.
She was like, "This is Dr. Pepper's jingle."
And she probably ain't never gonna touch a stage in her life. Not saying that she ain't talented. Or she probably doesn't want to perform.
She just did that shit on some funny shit.
Nigga, I saw a TikTok where a dude was like, my dad has been sitting in the fucking living room all fucking day trying to make a Pepsi jingle because he saw this lady make it.
I saw a video of another shorty who I follow her for her gym content. She just had a jingle with one of the other health brands that she did. And she did like a version of that, but her working out. And then that shit. So it's like,
yep. I got an Illy Tints jingle, bro.
Make this shit, bro.
That shit went crazy last night. Rich P was like,
"Hey, make this shit
is for his
out,
tent, his tent shop." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "That shit's fucking amazing."
Yeah,
I was like, yeah,
there's ways to do it.
Nigga,
There's
I
ways to
made
get out
so
here.
much fucking money just off of that song. Like,
that's
not
crazy.
like, you know, as far as like the song being played or streamed and shit, but like people hearing the song and being like, yeah, that guy's 10 in my way.
That's genius.
Even at the smallest level, bro. Knowing, I can make me a quick little song. Go make that for a bunch of small businesses, bro.
Yeah.
Boom, run it up. The biggest pivot I ever did was pivoting into engineering. Cause I used to record with Shiraz Loans, aka Pistol. Like in my come up, I was living in that studio. Then when I moved to DC and I'm living with my dad, I went to so many different studios and I hated the way people mixed me. I'm like, y'all got every plugin in the world. You got all the mics and y'all suck. I hate this mix. I take my financial aid check, I buy equipment, I'm recording myself in my bedroom, in my dad's living room. And from there, that became through hours and hours of learning plugins.
Yeah.
And that became, oh, damn, this can be a career path for me. I'm engineering now. Dope. I'm saving myself studio time and studio money to the point where it's now when I'm in sync and TV, I can make songs at the drop of a fucking dime whenever they need them.
Whenever you need, whenever you want to do
exactly,
it
too. So now that's also adds to fucking catalog. But then it also adds to, hey, let's say I don't want to rap for a little bit. Let's say I want to chill. I can record other people. I can mix other people. You got to pivot, bro. Like there isn't just one way to get something. There's a million ways to get to whatever it is you want.
And when I hear that pivot, like I think of people who get stuck on a certain sound of how they make music. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to pivot to like other sounds. Like how you showed us the what was the record that we played earlier of yours called again?
Renji Hilfiger.
Yeah. So that sounds completely different than a lot of the stuff that I heard on the Kissing with Friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I did a whole fucking house EP, 2 house EPs. And that's honestly some of my favorite music to make, bro. So it's like, just try some shit, bro. You never know what's gonna work. You never know what you're gonna be good at. But then also stick with what you're trying enough to see if it's working.
Right.
Niggas do some shit once and don't get enough likes and give up.
Yeah. But then there's the motherfuckers who like they do the same shit and then they're fucking they do it for 10 years, 15 years, and they don't want to switch the sound, and it's clearly not working out for them. So it's like that's the definition of insanity.
More power to you.
Bullshit.
Die on that hill. You're gonna go down that bitch by yourself. Down that hill.
It was rough for me for a couple years there because I fought auto-tune to the death. And like,
I got auto-tune because clients were coming to me and asking for it in session. So I was like, okay, I have to get auto-tune. Then I started messing with auto-tune. I started making better songs. Because I started singing more. And I was like, oh, melody,
real quick,
songwriting structure.
To that point, Rich P told me last night, he was like, motherfuckers not hate some shit, but like just brush some shit off till they got to do it.
Yeah.
So like I used to do that a lot with the auto-tune shit. Like, man, that dumbass, they just mumbling this. And then I tried it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's all about
I can't do what they doing with that. You know, I can't do what fucking Young Thug does. I can't stand Young Thug as a rapper and an artist, but I can appreciate the fact that the way he does that shit, I can't do that for him. So it's like, then it's way harder when you trying to do it. So
no, I've always been on the auto-tune because when I first started recording, the engineer that was recording me, this was back when it wasn't even auto-tune, it was just flange effect, you know,
pitch correct and shit.
Yeah, you know, and he was like, man, your voice would sound amazing with this on it. And then he just threw it on it without me even, you know, giving him the clear. And I was like, that does fucking sound amazing.
Shout out to the engineers who know what the fuck they doing, bro.
You know, and ever since then, like, you know, my brothers always told me the same thing, like, oh, you know, fucking, you should add some auto tunes on this. I remember when I did Rag Daddy over at the Lethal studio, and it was at the other studio, he threw the auto tune on Rack Daddy, and that shit fucking changed the fucking song.
The whole record, the feel of it is all.
I was like, but I've always been open to it, you know, because people have always told me like, oh, your voice is gonna sound amazing with this. Like you have the, you know. So I was like,
I think we get so hesitant to try shit when we don't understand it or we don't know how to use it.
I think that's what it
with
gotta
ourselves
be.
best.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a beginning time hater, bro. If that makes any sense. Like I'm like when J. Cole first came out, I'm like I could rap like that.
Oh, you're bugging.
I swear to God,
insane.
though. No bullshit. When I first heard
insane.
The very first 2-3 songs of J. Cole I heard,
What
I'm
were
like,
the first 2 or 3 songs you heard?
I
from
rap
Cole?
like that. The one fucking the very first one I could for real remember is the one where he was like, damn. And then I can't even fucking think of the name of the song. I know he had the line in there. He's like, "Some high as a sprint bill," but he was just talking. I just remember hearing it. I'm like, I rap like that.
That's crazy.
What's so crazy about this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
when I first
And then
heard
I was
J.
like,
Cole,
when
I first heard J. Cole too, I was like, yeah, this nigga, he's a great lyricist, but he's not like crazy special. And then it took like by the second
That's what
album
I'm
I heard
saying,
from him
bro.
or the third, I was like, okay, this nigga's on
I
a
used to
different
be
level.
like that.
That is
50.
When I first
I
heard,
wasn't fucking with 50 at
nigga,
first.
when
I'm
I
like, this
first
nigga
heard
can't rap.
Kendrick,
That's insane.
I was like, this is the wackest shit I ever
Bugging.
heard when
You're
I first heard
bugging.
Kendrick. I swear to God, bro, I did not like it because I heard Kendrick and Childish Gambino at the same time, and I was like,
I love Childish.
Childish
It's
Gambino
one of my biggest influences.
eating this nigga Kendrick, you know. But then like,
what was the first Kendrick song you heard?
I can't remember the album. I want to say
My shit was the Man Down. Man.
That was the first time you heard
That's the
Kendrick?
first time I heard
my
Kendrick.
shit was like even before him. I want to say it was it had to
That's
be
crazy.
around 2010, 2011.
Something from Section 80.
Yeah. I think it was Section 80. It was like right around that.
I heard Kendrick right before Section 80.
His growth and shit is crazy.
My homie Lex put me on. He shared Kendrick's freestyle over at Monster. That was the first time I heard Kendrick, and I was like, oh.
Who? Yeah. What is this?
This nigga's different. And then Michael Jordan with Schoolboy Q came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm sold.
That's crazy.
I'm here.
Yeah, but I'm
locked
definitely beginning of shit. I'll be like, you know, and but I ain't a bitch ass nigga to the point where I'm just like holding on to it. You know? What I'm saying?
no.
Like,
You'd be like, oh, I was wrong.
I was right
was
about
wrong.
Drake though. Fuck y'all.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, with Kendrick, I was definitely like lyrically, he's good. He got lyrics, but like the way he was utilizing his voice, it just was not doing it for me, you know. And then it grew on me.
Yeah.
No,
That's
shit.
understandable.
Hey, I can admit when I'm wrong. Fuck.
It'd be like
I've just been wrong like 5 times, man. That's it.
It'd be like
I'll say
Maybe 5, 6, 7.
when I'm right, I'm right.
I'm telling
when
you,
I'm
bro.
wrong, I'm still right.
Like,
Because I could have been wrong.
I could have been wrong,
but
but
I'm right.
No, like 50 was the biggest one. Like when 50 first coming out under Eminem, I was like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, and I was a kid. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, what this shit is? And then Get Rich or Die Trying came out. I'm like, 50 Cent's the greatest thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
I've been patiently waiting.
You know what I'm
for a track
saying,
to
bro? Like,
explode.
and then when you hear songs like that, like the Patiently Waiting, like,
Hey,
bro, he didn't have to rap like Eminem to make that song. You know what I mean?
Nigga, and this goes back to like what you were talking about earlier. When Beg for Mercy came out,
Oh my gosh.
bro, I remember being at the pastor's house listening to Beg for Mercy. I was like,
That's
fuck,
crazy.
I was young as fuck. Like, these niggas are like having fucking what is it, like a men's group or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like off to the side listening to Beg
My
for Mercy,
buddy.
writing raps.
My buddy.
Wherever I go, here
That's
you
my
go,
shit.
my buddy.
That whole
Yeah.
album, man. But hey, the whole Shady Aftermath era, again, just to reiterate,
bag. Go
in
to
case
there.
y'all missed it, nigga,
Go
that
to
was
there.
the greatest shit ever.
That was my introduction into hip hop for real.
Yeah.
Alright.
Man.
Facts.
So that concludes this episode of the All 414 All podcast, brought to you by Illy, Street Team Hectic, Third Ward Studios, SG Films, and our guest for episode 27, Genesis Renji.
You know what I'm saying? Respect the house, man. Big goat.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all for having me again, man. This was very fun.
No,
Thank
we
you for
appreciate you coming through, bro.
having me up in the space, leader. I appreciate you, man. This was fire.
No, what you did in the beginning of this episode,
That was ass.
y'all gonna have to step it up. If you haven't already, we encourage you to take a moment to subscribe to our channel.
Do that.
Like this video and leave a comment about the topic that interests you the most.
Do that.
Thank you for watching and come back for the next episode of the All 414 All podcast.
And get out the way with your broke ass. No,
Stay out of Casablanca.
Stay out of Casablanca.